Hello, Speed Gaming. This is Phoenix Talon, and we're doing a Super Metroid Legend of Zelda Link to the Past combo randomizer. We've got Neaterific on the restream and Ikir on the restream. And I'm also joined by Diametheus for tracking. And as soon as the runners are ready to go, we're going to go ahead and start this game. Welcome, chat. I hope you're ready for an exciting game. Sorry for the delay. We had a little technical difficulties, but we've got everything good, and now the runners are starting. Oh, I like the purple ship. That's very nice. Looks like Neaterific is running the Dread sprite, the Metroid Dread sprite. So we'll see if our runners both end up going down to Zelda first. Likely they will. That seems to be the meta these days. Nope, Ikir is making a liar out of me. Neaterific's heading over to Zelda, and Ikir is going to go ahead and go to Old Mother Brain and go ahead and see Retro Brinstar. And we just got a reserve tank over there on Hylia Island. Probably won't be going for that, but you never know. It is a normal 774 seed, so hell runs are not required, but, you know, for a lot of runners, those are just suggestions. So we've got Pendant, Crystal, so Pendant and Desert, Crystal at Eastern. Didn't quite see what was at Hera. Nito was so fast. And our tree pull is going to be 5 rupees, which is good. Get a little bit of money. And Heart and Ceiling. So nothing down in Retro Bryn. Nothing worth keeping anyway. So Ikir is going to go ahead and reset. That sends you right back to the ship. And then now we're seeing Uncle. And Uncle's just got 10 arrows. Okay. You saw Crystal at Hero. Thank you very much, Chad. I appreciate that. I've got a little bit of a desync with the sound, so I'm not hearing what the runners are doing. That's fine. I can see them just fine. Oh, so your audio is delayed as well? Yeah, right. Well, it's not just me then. Yeah, for me, the audio is pretty delayed. We'll go ahead and see if we can get that taken care of. All right, so Ikir is heading over to see what's over in Saha's closet. I know his name is Sahasrala, but I like to call him Salarsh, just because it's a little easier for me, but that's okay. Green Pendant is going to be Thieves Town. That's great news to know. It didn't show enough of the drop down. Couldn't really see what that was. But looks like we've got our Sphere 1 Peebs. So we get power bombs. You're guaranteed in your Sphere 1 to get power bombs and super missiles. So it looks like we've got those. $20 on Lumberjack. Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, it was really quick to see. Nito is not giving me any time to see anything I need to see, which is fine. Oh, drop down is another 20. I think the audio is a little better now. I No, it's still pretty delayed. But that's okay. We'll work through it, won't we, chat? It's fine. Everything's working as advertised. It's a feature. So we're going to go into Blind's basement and see what they've got here in store for us. It's a good item density. You get, let's see, piece of heart container. It's very nice. Hey, it's the Moon Pearl. A gravity suit. Wow. Okay, Blind is holding the goods today. Let's see what's back here. And we got Quake Medallion. Excellent. So we've got one of the 3 medallions. We don't know which one we need yet, but that's fine. Let's see what's down in the cave here. Oh, and a nice full magic drop. That's great for our Ike here. More arrows. So Eastern's not coming out great. It's kind of a bust so far. Some more love down in the cave. Oh, and there we go. Some blue mail. That'll help a little, but it's going to be bad for death warping and Spazer Beam. Eastern looks like it's coming up kind of empty today. So Nito jumped back in the cave to get that last little bit of money to buy the bottle vendor's item. Oh, I didn't even see it. Thank you. That's why we've got Diometheus here for the tracking to keep us keep our heads all screwed on straight. So Morph, that actually opens up a lot of those other checks in Metroid, but you're not going to want to head over there just yet. Yeah, 6-minute red mail. I know. What are the odds of that, right? I'd say that's pretty good money. But you know what that means is Zora's not going to be holding anything, right? Because you already spent good money on this. So nothing much in Eastern there. Let's see what's in the chicken hut here. So I guess that early Easter not really paying off. Oh, Mirror and Chicken Hut. That's great. I was going to say that early Easter not really paying off for Ike here. Neorific's getting all the goods over here in Kakariko Village. So we'll see what happens and where they decide to go with this. But I mean, with Mirror and Moon Pearl, you're what? A glove and a hammer or a glove and mitts away from Dark World access, which would be really nice. And with that gravity suit, that means that you're going to have access in Super Metroid a lot of the water areas, so that's really good. I saw a red rupee up on library there. I got that one. You weren't too quick for me that time. So Nito's just going to go ahead and check the race item, or go get the race item without actually checking it first. I actually like this. As stacked as Kakariko has been, you know, it's like, hey, odds are pretty good. There's something there. And Ike here is just going to go ahead and retrace all the steps. Oh, there we go. Get a little bit of money. Why not? Take the money. Show me the money. We have not seen the Sphere 1 Supers, just the Sphere 1 Power Bombs. Those were over in Saha's closet, the Power Bombs. So we're still waiting on the Supers. And with the mirror, you can do when you're pushing the block, you can use the mirror to make the block go invisible or disappear. Yeah, that's the big gate for SM. Exactly. Oh, there's the morph over there in the cave. I saw it that time. Unfortunately, Ikea doesn't have any bombs, so they're either going to have to... Oh, there's our Sphere 1 supers right there. Speak of the devil. So that does open quite a bit more for SM for us. So in case people don't know what we're talking about, Sphere 1 assumes in normal logic that you have 3 hearts and basically infinite rupees, right? 9999 rupees. And then but it doesn't assume that you have any other items for that. It's like what you can get easily as you're going through. And it also assumes you have 10 bombs. Yes, 10 bombs. Thank you. I knew I was forgetting one. And then that's why the mini Moldorm cave, for example, is perfectly in logic, because you... Oh, and there you go. Plasma on top of that. So now, another quirk of this game is when you get Spazer and Plasma, you have to make sure you activate those in SM. So I know I'm guilty of it. I say, oh, I get over to SM and forget, oh, I just using the little pea shooter, and the next thing I know, I'm like, oh, I've had Plasma this whole time. What am I doing? Yeah, I think it's a protective measure because you can't have Spazer and Plasma active at the same time. So if you pick it up, it just automatically doesn't activate it. I'd say normally be careful of these crabs, but with red mail, this is an easy walk right here. See what's over here in Ice Rod Cave. Just some more missiles. So now here's the question. What do we want to do with this? It looks like we're getting a reset to Metroid, and that makes sense. I like that. We're kind of, there's no reason to really head over. Yeah, always be careful of crabs in both games. Yeah, the crabs in SM, they hit for a ton of health. What is it, like 60 or 80 if you don't have suits on? Something like that. And there we go with the plasma beam turn on, just like I was talking about. And then looks like Neo's going to get us a refill and a save, and then we'll see where they decide to go. Ikea finding out that it's just 20 over there on race game, and we're going to go ahead and get a save and quit. So now it looks like Nito is heading down. Going to go ahead and check these 230 missiles. So named because I think when you come out of here in 100%, they're the last missiles you get. Oh, morph ball bombs. Morphing ball bombs, as they say. So that, if I remember correctly, gives us the can fly. So yeah, different route because of the 5 peeps, but now with, yeah. Yeah, exactly. So I think the morph ball bombs give you can fly, so that gives you the infinite bomb jumping ability. Which, if you didn't know, you can use the soundtrack to Lower Norfair to help you with your bomb jump. All right, so if you take Bomb Terizo's item, you have to fight Bomb Terizo. So it's not triggered to your getting the Morph Ball bombs. So if Nitorific had said, nah, I don't want the 300 at all, then that would have been a non... But, I mean, as fast as this fight goes, there's no reason. It's like, hi, BT, bye, BT. I like that Dread gravity suit. That's really neat. Unfortunately, we're probably not going to get to see the Varia version. But that's okay. Yeah, that's painful there, but that's okay. They'll go back there eventually, I hope. Some good stuff in there. Yeah, you need a sword for Quake, that's right. Yeah, I've done that before. Yeah, but I think I would like to think that iCure would go back for it to say, because you could route in at some, well, actually there really is no good time to go back there. You're just gonna have to do it. So we get a little bit of that infinite bomb jumping over here on Nito's side, and iCure is taking out their bomb Chorizo, getting that money. Oh, more power bombs. That'll be helpful. Yeah, I mean, when you're in Dark World, but I mean, when's the next time you're going to be down that way? Is maybe on your, like, if you already have flippers, you're on your way to, like, Swamp Palace, or you're, like, backdooring Meridia or something like that. There's not a lot of ways. Yeah. Yeah, and Gauntlet looks like the play right now, so that's good. iCure getting their morphing bombs. It'd be nice if we get something good out of Gauntlet. It'll route, like, if we could get, like, speed or something, that would be really nice. That would route very nicely heading into Brinstar. I don't think we're going to get that lucky, though. I always hope for something nice at Gauntlet. Oh, there was an E-tank there. Pretty vanilla. So iCure's, oh, and then it's just a heart piece for Nito, and then iCure is going to give us a look at the back too. So this, I like this play. So we're going to find out before Nito if this is worth it. And it is not. So Gauntlet turned out a big old bust. Just a heart piece at the front end and a couple of blueberries at the back end. So with iCure not having that plasma, they have to missile those pirates. Nito getting the bad news here. So we're going to see my favorite trick. First one I ever learned was the mock ball. So what we got here? Some missiles, more missiles, and super missiles. Okay. Yes, that's right. Yeah, mock ball is not in logic. The logic assumes that you have speed right here. So if that was anything of progression, what it would tell you, like if it was progression, no, it wasn't, but if it was, it would kind of tell you where you could look to find, like, for example, speed, right? So you would say, oh, well, I know it can't be here because it would be locked behind this, for example. Like, let's say, just for the sake of making, you know, a hypothetical, let's say Flippers was back here. Then you would say, okay, well, it can't be in a place that's locked by Flippers. And then you would know that speed is somewhere that's not locked by Flippers. And it's kind of a crash course in logic. And there we go. There's some progression. We got a glove down there on the way to Edicoon's here. So that's nice. Right, yeah. Pretty much everybody can break the old man dark room. Like, there's a few tricks you learn, like, right off the bat, right? You're going to learn your mock ball. You're going to be able to do the old man on the mountain cave. What's that other one over in Eastern? The dark room in Eastern, you know. There, possibly you start, yeah, Eastern Palace dark room. Possibly you start to learn maybe, and then this mock ball is really hard. I still can't do that one. Getting out of there, that iCure just did. That was really well executed. And Nito getting their glove. But yeah, there's the dark room for getting, like, as you're doing the front of escape, or I'm sorry, the back of escape, the dark cross. Yeah. Yeah, that's really true. If old man logic, yeah. Yeah, because if you can head up there without those items, then you'd already know where the other ones are locked. So getting here in Big Pink. Let's see if we get some things. Just a nickel there. All right, going into Mission Impossible. If you want to know why it's called Mission Impossible, because you come in through the ceiling, and if you're quick enough, you can get out the same way. I am not quick enough. I always go out the other way, the way that Ikir is going out. Looks like charge missiles is a heart, and charge is just missile. I lost everything. Okay. Okay, and there we go. I've got a screen. "404 race not found." I love it. There we go. All right, and we're back. Sorry about that, folks. Just a little bit of audio resync going on. Yeah, it sounds great to me, too. And while we're on that subject, great shout out to the people that run these games. You know, everybody's just volunteers on this one, and including the runners. So you want to thank everybody for their hard work on this and getting everything put together with these runs. Because otherwise, we wouldn't be able to do this. I wouldn't get to sit here and watch these and talk to all of you, and get to know everybody a little better. Yeah. Like, my job's really easy. I just sit here and pretend like I know stuff, and chat, helps me out. And like I said, Diometheus, our tracker, tells me all the things that I missed when watching two screens, and the runners are doing all their hard work. I've got the easy job. All right, so Neorific having a little trouble with this wave gate. What you do without high jump is you've got to position yourself right in that door frame in such a way that you can jump up, fire that super missile, and then it clips through that wall or the gate, and then you can go ahead and it activates that. There you go. There's Charge Beam right there in the gate room. I love it. And also, that's not in logic either. But it's a fun little trick to know how to do. If you have high jump boots, that one's really easy. All right, so now we're into a very dangerous room. They can kill you right away if you're not careful, these side hoppers. While Neorific is heading down in the Green Hill Zone. So we'll go ahead and get Ice Beam. Wow, I didn't see that when they came down here earlier. So Ikir came down here and scouted this earlier. So I guess I just missed the Ice Beam, which is that's good to know. So Nito is coming in to get the Ice Beam as well. We already know that there's nothing in the ceiling. The E-tank in the ceiling is not an E-tank. It's a piece of heart, which I guess that's similar enough. Now we're going to head up into the Billy Mays room. So named because, wait, there's more. Rip Billy Mays. All right, there's our fire source and our light, and an E-tank. So the E-tank is the weight there's more. So the lamp that goes ahead and says, yes, that's right. But the Billy Mays line was, but wait, I'm not done yet. Yeah, what a guy with the beard and the smile and just, he was perfect for that sort of thing. Yeah, that lamp is going to make all of our dark rooms in logic, which is good. We haven't broken any logic on those yet, so that's fine. But what that also means is now, whenever we need to light a torch, we can. So assuming we can get things like the book, for example, then that would put some of desert in logic, depending on where the small keys are. But what that does mean is now with glove and lamp, that means that mountain, Death Mountain, is fully in logic to get up there and get the old man. That's right. Yeah. Only eye care is bent to Eastern. Yeah, so that doesn't really give us anything. So iCare can't get this item, but they can check and see what the item is, and that's going to save them time. That's a check that they don't have to come back and do later if it's nothing. So that's good that you can get this one out of the way. And it's supers. They will not be back here for that. But yeah, I wonder if Icare is going to head back to Zelda from here, getting that access, that logical access to Death Mountain, or if they're going to continue into SM a little bit longer. I mean, what else can you do? Depending on skill, you could IBJ over to, not IBJ, CWJ, continuous wall jump over to wrecked ship, but you can't really, I mean, without speed, there's a couple items you might have to leave behind. So we'll see. Icare's still going up. Yeah, you could. You could head to Kraid, early Norfair. I mean, if it was me, I would go up Mountain, take the door from Mountain into Norfair, and head to Kraid that way. Oh, that's right. Yeah, gravity jump. What am I thinking? Yeah, you could do that. Yeah. Yeah, you don't need CWJ for that because gravity. And it's a lot less punishing if you fall in the water. Oh, that's right. Icare hasn't checked the first item in Gauntlet. So save at the ship, check the first item. If it's nothing, then reset. So it looks like Nito is heading over to wreck ship. Oh, wow. Okay. Or not. Unless, no. Is going to do what you just said. Going to do the gravity jump. Here it comes. There's the gravity jump. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, because if you can get hammer or sword, then you can just do it all in one go. And if a hammer is sitting right here, you know. Oh, I didn't quite see what that was. It's probably something good, right? Oh yeah, I've done that. I say, oh, what do I have? What's my loadout? You couldn't see it. Yeah, that was quick. So Ike here's just showing us some things we've already seen right now, but all the new stuff's going to be over here on Nito's side. Want to make sure if you have the ability, you always come get this item before you turn on the wrecked ship. Because the spikes don't work if power's not on. Do people still guess in chat what the pattern for Phantoon's going to be? My guess is going to be a fast mid. I'm always looking for that rare right mid. This fight shouldn't be too scary, but you could still... There could be some things go wrong with it. Looks like iCare is opting for the gravity jump as well. So that's good. Looks like we're going for a 3-round, maybe 4-round Phantoon. Tried to make some Dopplers happen there, almost. And I think this will be the one. Yeah, there it is. Super to finish it off. What was that? Was that a 5-round, I think? 5-round Phantoon? Any Phantoon fight you can walk away from, or roll away from in this case, is a good one. And that was a crystal, so Phantoon was holding one of the Link to the Past crystals, Crystal 7. So it's not one of the good ones, unfortunately. But that's fine. It's a boss down. And then it turns on the ship, and now you can go ahead and find some more good items. All of them are good ones. That's true. That is so true. Yeah. Yeah, because you need to have 7 crystals to open Ganon's tower, and 7 crystals to defeat Ganon, and then you still need 4 boss tokens from the Metroid game in order to go ahead and open G4 and defeat Mother Brain. And actually, I may be misspeaking. I think G4 is already open when you get there, when you have all 4 of them. It doesn't do the open. So if I had to guess, I'd say Nito's going to save and then go check the wreck ship reserve, or wreck ship E-tank rather. Yeah, you don't have to watch it. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. So now Ikir's doing this fight without plasma because Ikir wasn't able, they didn't have enough bombs. Wow, that was a great Phantoon fight, actually. That was quick. Good work on that. But they weren't able to get plasma because it's in the mini Moldorm cave, in case, somebody's just joined and say, why doesn't Ikir have plasma? They ran out of bombs, unfortunately, and the Moldorms weren't cooperating. Alright, so we'll see what this is. Power bombs! It's a reset. Yeah, I don't want those either. I think Nito's already got, I think one more power bomb pack would probably be all the power bombs you're going to need for the game, because that gives you enough just in case you need it for a Crystal Flash. But other than that, I mean, really, anything more than 15 is kind of overkill. Especially if you've already got morph ball bombs, which Nito does have. Yeah, well, you won't be able to get everything because Nito doesn't have speed, but the items can be scouted, so there's that. Right, yeah. Yeah, exactly. With Ice Beam, you don't need power bombs, for Metroids, because it's 3 power bombs, kills a Metroid, but yeah, with Ice, don't need it. That's a good point. That's a very good point. Oh, and that is our first bottle, so Nito is definitely going to want to pick that up. So now that's an interesting bottle because we've already done Kakariko, but we still have to go back and do all the Dark World Kakariko. So that's not really an out-of-the-way check, and that's something that can be done while we route in all that stuff. So that's still good. Yeah, you need the 3 packs for the Crystal Flesh, but that's all you really need. Because you need, 10 for the flash and then 1 to actually set off the flash. So these are hard to do right here. What Nito's doing, this is tough. You got to jump and then double tap down into morph like real quick to get over these little speed blocks. Because that's what you could break them with this speed. But this is like the only way you can scalp this item without speed. Yeah, mid-air morph is awful. Oh, it's a medallion. Oh, and we don't know which medallions we need. So we could, with Quake, we could have both medallions, and that's even assuming we have to get into Misery Mire or Turtle Rock. We don't even know if they're required yet. So yeah, but if we need Ether, then we know where it is, but we have to come all the way back here with speed. Just for that item. So if you really want to punish the runners, then hope that Ether is required and that speed is somewhere awful. But if you're looking for a fast seed, then you want to make sure that we don't have that. All right, Sky Missiles is a piece of heart. Might as well get it while you're up here. Why not? All right, so Nito is going for this. So it was Grapple Beam. Okay. So Nito was able to see that it was Grapple Beam. I couldn't see it. At least one. Oh yeah, that's right. Huh? We did find the 2 pennant. Yeah, because we know Thieves Town is the green pendant because Sahasrara told us, and then we know Desert is the blue pendant. Yeah, that'll be nice. So it'll be able to use Grapple right here, and of course, is not going to use Grapple right here because Grapple's slow. Why? Why not, right? But isn't I know it's not required, but you could do a grapple kill with Dragon, so that's neat. Yeah, X-ray room is in logic. So yeah, that could be interesting to see what happens there. At least they don't have to do the damage boost strategy for grapple or for X-ray. That one is rough. Yeah, I think grapple is one of those really good items that people don't realize is so good until there you go. It's just $20. So nothing worth really getting there. So this will be interesting to see what ends up happening here and where Nito decides to go. I'm tending to agree with you, chat. I think we're in for a red tower play. If it's like you guys were saying earlier, you do red tower down into Kraid, down into Upper Norfair, and then you could you wouldn't even have to do Death Mountain the vanilla way. You could just go through the Norfair door, check Old Man, check the top at Spectacle Rock, see what's up there, check inside Spectacle Cave, and you could even get the item in Spectacle Rock. I don't know what I'm saying. See what all those things are. Oh yeah, that's right, Shack Tool. I don't know. I wonder if we're gonna see a Shack Tool today. Yeah, I like seeing Samaria here. Samaria is one of those really good things. When you find it, you're like, yes, I got it. because you don't have to go looking for it sometimes. Especially if you've got to go do Turtle Rock at some point. That one and Ice Rod, those are always the ones that are hard. So just get some more arrows here. Alright. Looks like Ikea is just finishing up their wreck ship now. So they're probably going to follow Nito down into Red Tower, I would imagine. Seems like a good play. Alright, so we're going to see, yep, we're going to see X-Ray. Let's see what's hiding out down here. And Ikea is following down into Red Tower. So there we go. It is, yeah. I mean, there's really, for routing, there's just nothing else that you could do. I'm trying to think of any other possible things, but there isn't, you know, there's just nothing else. The logic pushes you in a direction sometimes. Yeah, they have been for the most part. It's just the only difference is Ikea did an early Eastern play, while Nito ended up doing Kakariko, sort of the standard meta. Ikea also went down to Old Brinstar, Blue Bryn, early on. That'd be about kind of the only big difference. But they're all lined up on bosses, so it's pretty, you know, more or less straightforward. Not really super linear seed, but kind of been pushed this way. Right, yeah. Nito hasn't been to Ice Palace yet. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, other than that, they haven't found anything that's super eye-popping here. But a lot of these checks that we're seeing right now are all, you know, could they have done some of these? I don't think they, you know, I think this is all, just like you're saying, you pretty much go straight through this. There we go, there's some supers, yeah. Supers at Spazer. Yeah, I love SMZ3. I grew up with Super Metroid. This was popular when I was in high school. Yeah, they could. When it's time to do Meridia, one goes to Dark World, one goes to Meridia. That's possible. I mean, it depends on what we find here. It looks like Nito's already kind of gonna dip Meridia. So this is not something I would have said, but I think someone in chat, you were saying earlier that it makes more sense to go back to Zelda once you already have a hammer and or mitts. Or a hammer and a sword, rather. Whereas a play to Meridia, yeah, you can get most of these items here. Or at least scout the ones you can't get, so. Yeah. Yeah, I think there's just a few items that you wouldn't be able to get, like the speed locked. Yeah, I also was kind of counting on Kraid too, so I would have been wrong 100%. But this is also why I don't run these games, because I would not have made the correct decision. So we'll go see Mama Turtle here. No, they have not down Kraid. Nobody's been. Oh, wow. Speaking of things that Kraid has, here's Varia. Varia at Mama Turtle hiding the goods. It's because turtles are awesome. You know, I didn't know this, but Mama Turtle's name is actually Tatori. I learned that a while ago, and I didn't know that was a thing in Super Metroid. And if you didn't know, then now you've learned too. And if you did know, then you're a lot smarter than me. But yeah, with Varia, that just kind of made Norfair no thing. Yeah, they could. I mean, in theory. I mean, They could. Oh, did you see a red crystal by Dragon? It's something orangish red. It could be a Metroid token. Oh, geez, I don't know. It's fast. I think it's a Metroid token. Yeah, looks like an SM token. Yeah. All right, so this is a big divergence now. So Nito is here in Meridia getting these items. Oh, half magic is nice. I say that, but it's like it's just a quality of life item and puts Spike Cave in logic and all that stuff. Well, with Hammer, I mean, puts it in logic. Never mind me. So we're gonna hopefully get a nice little fast, quick kill here from Ikir on Kraid. If not, we got plenty of missiles to take care of it. Oh, something happened with the quick kill there. So we're going to go dancing with Kraid. Oh, there's our ice rod. What? What a place for that. Ito getting the goods in Meridia. Yeah, I personally love half magic. It's like, for me, it's one of my favorite items. Oh, that was a Kraid token. Yep, so it was Super Metroid token, just like you all were saying. Yep. And Kraid is hiding a shield, which we're not going to get. Yeah, Meridia was the right call. You know, honestly, I wouldn't have done it. I would have never thought to do Meridia right now. But yeah, it does seem like looking at it makes sense. Oh, Dragon was the one. Oh, yeah, that's right. Kraid wasn't. My mistake. Like I said, don't listen to me. I'm just here commentating. I don't know what I'm doing. You guys got all the knowledge. Oh, is Nito? Oh man, this is a tough trick right here. The ice snail clip here. Oh, look at that! Pulls it off like it's nothing. You could actually soft lock and flippers. There you go. So flippers. So this is what I was talking about logic. So flippers are actually locked by speed right now. So now we know speed can't be in a flipper locked location, for example, right? So like, for example, Hobo, you know, man under the bridge can't have speed because that would be flipper locked, right? You wouldn't be able to find speed in Ice Palace. You wouldn't find speed in. Yeah, that was my random hypothetical. Well, you know, I used it because it's happened to me so much. If I told you the number of times that I'd had flippers that were speed locked, I mean, it was like, wow, I'd be. I should play it off, right? No, it's all good. All right, so we'll see what's in the left sand pit. So I saw power bombs and what looked like a rupee, so nothing to get here. Yeah, exactly, because you're right, exactly, because ether is locked by speed, so that helps to say all the places speed is not. So it looks like high jump was nothing special and just some love. So I would have been totally wrong by coming down here to Norfair. So I would have done exactly what Ikir is doing. I would have done the Kraid Norfair play and then do this, head over into Death Mountain. That's what I would have done. Oh, is that Spring Ball? Oh my goodness, look at that. Oh wow, what a place for this. What a place for Spring Ball. It's just wrong. I love Spring Ball. Fight me on that, but I love Spring Ball. It's one of my favorite items. Oh yeah, that's right, huh? If speed is the only item needed to go in the Dark World via the Meridia. Yeah, it does. It puts it in logic that way. So this is our Shack Tool play. Weren't we just talking about this? This will be fun. Oh, and a good old-fashioned gravity jump gets us right up through the thing. So, I think that this is in logic because if you have the infinite bomb jump, then that means that you can do that trick without doing the gravity jump, which is not in logic. Yeah, Yeah, in normal, oh, is it? Is it only space? Maybe, am I thinking hard logic then? Yeah, I might be thinking hard logic then. I know one of the logic allows for it. Well, I think hard logic allows for like all kinds of other stuff, like suitless meridian and all kinds of things too. Oh wow, that we've good crystals at Mire and Swamp, and looked like a crystal at Ice. I think I saw crystal at Pod, but I could be wrong. Let me check this on Restream real quick here. Yeah, pendant TR because of course. Right. Yeah. Oh, that's rough. Well, at least we know where the good crystals are. Mire and Swamp. So that means we need those flippers. I mean, I guess we needed them anyway, but like now we really need them. Like really, really. Oh, there's our sword. Wow, there's our sword and Hera. So that's our first one. So Ikir getting the sword in Tower Hera. I actually don't know Ikir sprite, but I like it. It's very nice. If anyone knows, definitely tell us that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because otherwise, what, you need either a hammer or you need some kind of damaging weapon like that. Oh, Sailor Mercury. Yeah, probably. One of the sailors, right? I don't know all the new sprites that are in there. All right. That was a good start to Phantoon here. Okay. All right, and Nito finishes Phantoon off as Ikir is still going through Hera. Yahtzee! I like that. Getting in there, getting the boomerang, so that's good. All right, let's hope we don't have a troll here and get knocked off the platform. Oh, look at that. That's good. All right, we don't have speed, so no full halfie over here on Nito's side. Oh, a couple of spin slashes. Oh, no! Well, at least it's not the middle. The middle when it's punishing. Yeah, Trolldorm being Trolldorm. Moldorm, I should say. But yeah, Troll. The only bad thing about it is then the whole fight starts all over. It's like Moldorm's like, hold on, let me take a health potion here. Yeah, you don't see a lot of full halfies in SMZ3, but every now and again you'll get one. You'll usually get it when somebody's go-moding Meridia, but you don't usually get it like midway through. Somebody says, I'm putting off Meridia all the way to the end. So Moldarm just had a map. So I'm betting Nito's gonna go for a grapple kill here. You guys, is it? Because Moldarm had the map. We saw... Yeah, well, Ikir's going back in, so it must be. That's a bummer, but at least, you know, they're not going to orphan the item. I think it's early enough you can't really afford to skip it. You know, you're still looking for so many things. All right, and while Ikir takes a little coffee break, we'll see Nito over here gonna go ahead and get some fried shrimp for breakfast or dinner or whatever. Oh, there it is. Got him. Roar. Yeah, almost got the quick grab. Yeah. I've gotten the quick grab exactly one time. Once. Ever. And it was a Ridley boss token. So there it is. So that's the Metroid one we were seeing earlier. All right. What's Dragon hiding? Ooh, there's Speed and Tower of Hera and Mitz. Mitz behind Dragon. Oh, wow. Okay, so both plays paying off for both runners. So that's gotta feel good no matter which runner you are. Like if you're ICure, you're thinking, yes, that was a payoff. Because not everybody always does tile room down there. And if you're Nito, you're thinking, okay, I just did Meridia. Man, this... both runners got to be feeling good about that. Yeah, that's really good. So what does Mitz get us? So we'll talk about that for a second. So Mitz gets us Dark World. Yeah. And then with Speed... Speed gets us Dark World. How does... I'm trying to think in how does Speed get us Dark World? I'm not as good with the logic in that case. Through Meridia Portal, yeah, but you can't really go anywhere after that because you don't have flippers if you're ICure. Yeah, you don't have flippers if you're ICure. Because you're going to be stuck on that little island, and if you save and quit because you didn't defeat Aga 1, that just puts you back. Oh, right, yeah, Speed does put flippers in logic, so there you go. So yeah, you're right. Like, it gives us logical... You're absolutely right. I'm so wrong. Yeah, it gives us logical access to Dark World. Yeah. Right, yeah. He is out. Yeah, he's out of luck until he goes to Hera. Yeah. For logical access, but actually, I mean, he could just go to Dark World right now. So, yeah, that's really confusing because both runners got different items that give them logical access to the same thing. That's so confusing. Oh, out of luck? Or out of logic, not out of luck? I thought he was out of luck too. It's like, man, until he goes there and gets his stuff. Breaking logic hurts you if you're like me and it's hard to keep the logic straight. Because if you're just playing the game, for example, and you're like, oh yeah, you know, I'm playing and I'm good and everything's going fine, and then you're still looking for an item and you don't remember what the logic was pointing you to, then that could be bad. But on the other hand, if you can keep up with the logic and you know all the things, then breaking logic could potentially net you some really big gains. So it's kind of both, you know? Yeah, it could have items. Turtle Rock, man, Turtle Rock always has items, and there's always, like, the fire rod is always sitting right on the doorstep. Yeah. Yeah. It does definitely give you an edge if you get something good, but then you have to remember, okay, what was behind what, so that you don't, like, I mean, a lot of us will fake flipper and we think, oh yeah, I'll fake flipper and I'll go get all these items, right? Or if I have Moon Pearl, for example, I can fake flipper and there's ICure getting their ice rod, so I can fake flipper, go to Hobo, and then pick up something really nice, you know, like something you ordinarily wouldn't be able to get. Then by the time you're doing all that, you're like, okay, well, I got this item because I didn't have flippers. Now that I have flippers, you know, you start to forget these things. Yeah, like 300. Exactly, yeah, the logic is... Figuring out that logic is what makes them so much fun. Because some things... And, you know, hats off to the developers of these games. Not just the developers who made the randomizers, but the original developers of these games. Making them puzzle games. Yeah, Spring Ball was in right sandpit, the right item, the right side item. It was just in a really awesome spot. Yeah, when these games, I remember when these games were made, it was like, oh, you know, each item was locked behind something else, and you're trying to find out. I remember it was a conversation that I had with one of my friends when we were playing Legend of Zelda. We couldn't figure out, like, oh, where's the fourth bottle? Because we didn't know you had to go back to go get the purple chest, for example, you know? Just like random stuff like that. But I mean, they intentionally made these games to be puzzles, and now you throw Randomizer into it, and it just gives you a whole lot of places you can lock items behind, which is really awesome. Like when I first played SM, I didn't even know that item was there. The one that Nitorific is finding, because you need power bombs to get it, and by the time you come here, you don't usually have power bombs, so you have to know to come back. Mitts were down in Dragon, behind Dragon. All right, so Ikir is about to get the... Oh, Ikir reset Spring Ball. Okay, doesn't want it. or wants to check left side sand pit, see if there's anything good, and then come back and get it. That might be... Oh. Kraid just not wanting to cooperate with the quick kills. Yeah, I'm sorry, I missed chat. Yeah, Gloves was over in Edikun's, past the E-Tank. What is it? Is that Supers on that side? Yeah, not the actual Edikun's item is on the way to Edikun's. Yeah, he wants us all to see his feet. And down goes Kraid. All right, not too bad. Well, yeah, that's true. But me personally, I would go get Spring Ball. I mean, if it was me, because I like Spring Ball. And there we go. We already knew that Kraid didn't have anything good, but Nito just ran right into that shield. So where to now? So Nito still has all of the mountain to do, right? So all of Death Mountain, Upper Norfair, all those places. So if you're Nito, do you do what Ikir has already done? Because they're just kind of trade places right now. So do you go ahead and go down, you know, and basically follow in the same steps? Go do all the early Norfair checks, do tower. Nito has red shield now. I don't know. We'll see when Nito gets over to Zelda. But yeah, this is even though they took a early, you know, I'll say early divergence because we're still an hour in. It seems like both of them were forced to do both of these areas. So it looks like Meridia, you kind of had to come up here and do this. And then with Nito going into Upper Norfair right now, going check ice right now. Oh, yeah, because if Nito skips Hera Tile Room, ooh, that would be huge. So we'll have to see. Because I've been known to not count items correctly in Hera. Like, I did miscount. You guys had to say, oh, yeah, there's something tile. Yeah, speed is in tile. Because you guys were saying, oh, I think there's something in tile, and I'm sitting here thinking to myself, did I count correctly? But yeah, there was. It should be, right? It should be the indicator, but you know, how many runners have you seen just kind of say, yeah, I don't want to do tile room right now? But I guess it also depends on the, you know, how they're feeling. You're thinking about it. Oh no! Oh, you can do it, Nito. This item is so hard to get once you've fallen. Oh, there you go. Wow. Oh wow, the skill! Oh my gosh, I can't do that. I would have just fallen all the way down and said, "Well, guess I'm not getting those PBs." Yeah, exactly. It depends on the runner. It depends on how they're feeling. Now, Nito might actually be feeling like they're ahead enough that they could go ahead and they have the time to go ahead and get it. Or they might feel like, hey, you know, there's enough items that I haven't found. But there's also a sword in Hera, so they might be thinking, hey, I got sword, you know, I got this. Maybe I don't need to check this item, that sort of thing. I guess it just depends. It's kind of like a 50-50 a lot of times. Let's see, Plasma was early on. It was in CAC somewhere, wasn't it? It was Blind, was it? No, it wasn't Blind. It was somewhere down there, I think. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. It was real. Oh yeah, Moldorm. That's right. Yeah. Wow, I just got done talking about that. How Ikea doesn't have plasma because they ran out of bombs in Mini Moldorm Cave. That's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. No, thank you guys for keeping me straight on that, because I remembered and then I forgot and then I remembered again. Now, thanks to all of you. That's what you're there for, chat. Is help me out. Yeah, you guys are not there to enjoy the show. You're there to help me. How dare you have fun? So we don't have high jumps, so you're gonna have to bomb jump this one, which is really a lot of fun if you're trying to do some kind of a hell run or something, which is never in logic and normal, thank goodness. And it doesn't matter because they have Varia anyway. So we'll see what the I wouldn't get that. I guess it doesn't matter because with Varia and Gravity you can do so Ikea is not doing grapple kill? I mean, I guess. Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, wow. Well, that's why then. Yeah, with 200 energy. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, you have to bring down the hit points a little bit first. That would have been exciting. Really close. And then here comes Mitz for Ikea, which is always good. So now Ikea is fully in logic. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that puts Ikea fully in logic now. So it's just Nito that's a little out of logic right now. But Nito's given us some nice checks over here in Upper Norfair. So really the only thing that's different here is Ikea is lacking... Right, exactly. Yeah, I would say the knowledge. Oh, wow. Okay. There you go. There's a great movement item right there. That's Flute. Flute at Norfair Reserve. Yeah, I wouldn't... it might be too early to say who's really ahead. I mean, they're even... Mostly even on bosses. Ikea's got one up on Moldorm. They're fairly equal in terms of checks and so on. But yeah, with that speed, that's going to be... you know, with speed being located for Ikea, that's definitely a serious movement item. Right, exactly. Yeah, there could be a shortcut with the flute as far as getting around the Zelda world map much faster. So there is that. But yeah, I think it's always interesting to see, because really the other thing too is getting sort of an item edge, and I've seen it a dozen times or 100 times really, where, you know, one runner will get this item and you think, oh, this is a great item, but then maybe they fail to capitalize on it a certain way, or, you know, they have it but it just doesn't really come into play, and you say, oh, okay. So it really depends on if it becomes critical or crucial. I mean, speed is critical, obviously, but we're gonna see if Nito skips it or not. Yeah, we definitely have Zora money. Oh my goodness! And then watch. This is the time when, you know, Zora's got the arrow of destiny. We're gonna get over there, and Zora's gonna be like, 500 rupees. Yeah, here, take this garbage. Also true. Yeah, sometimes an early major item will send you on a goose chase. You're gonna say, "Oh yeah, this is uh, where I need to go," and then you get there, and it's like, "Nope, that's not where I needed to go. That's not where the fire rod is." And here we are talking about these runners, but hey, why don't you guys, while you're all sitting here enjoying all of this and while they're checking speed and all these other locations, give the runners a follow, why don't you? It costs you nothing to follow them. And you know what? It means the world to them, and it means the world to anybody who also runs this game. So give them a follow. And you'll get more really amazing content. Oh, don't worry about following me. My runs are awful. I run casually sometimes. Occasionally I'll do some stuff. It's one thing to know stuff, it's another thing to be able to execute it. So Ikir is doing exactly what Diometheus was just talking about, taking that back door from Meridia, because Ikir hasn't done Ice Cave yet, and could potentially go into Mini Moldorm Cave and get that plasma beam if they so desire. Oh, it wasn't you? I thought it was you. Okay, it was somebody else. I sit corrected. I am so sorry. Yeah, because, well, Croc is in logic because we know where speed is and Nito has access. But you're correct in saying that Nito is breaking the logic because they don't have speed. Oh, it's not in logic for Nito, but it's in logic for all of us. All right, here goes plasma for Ikir. We might as well just say this is going to happen. There's no use fighting it. It's happening. No bomb problems here. Oh, wow. And with the ice shot, I love it. I got you this time. Oh, and I bet Ikir's like, really? This could have been useful a little while ago. No, they've still got plenty more of Super Metroid to do. That's going to be helpful when they get down into some of those other places. Especially with having charge, it's not like you have to worry about your ammo right now, so that's good. So this is going to be a ferry, waterfall ferry, and probably going to route this in with Zora ledge check, and then Zora itself. But let's see let's see what we got here. E-tank, super missiles, throw the bottle in. What's our refill? Yep. What are you gonna get? Green goo. Is it always green goo now? Remember, one of the randomizers, it's different. It can be random. It's always green. Okay, in SMZ3. Okay. I was like, I know in one of them it changes, but I couldn't remember if Total had this one set up to be just green. All right. Nothing at grapple and, well, heart container, and reserve on Zora's ledge. So we'll see what happens there. No Indiana Jones out of Nito. So what are we gonna get here? We're gonna get a nice bomb jump. I'm surprised Nito didn't do Indiana Jones coming out of there. And Zora just has some really expensive bombs. Overpaid. I want a refund. Yeah, I know, like, some of the other randomizers, you can get a B and some other things. I did just realize we haven't had a lot of E-tanks in this seed. This is only the third E-tank for Nito. All right, so we're checking. And just barely missed it. I'm going to do that one again. So now we're going to get back of escape. Well, thank you, Vidi, with the quick math on that. That's so weird. Hey, cape. I like that. We can check bumper ledge now when we get over there. And actually, that cape is not too deep in the logic. Because I remember Lamp was relatively early and Glove was early. So there could still be something good. Zora's Ledge was a reserve tank. So there could still be something good behind that cape. So we're going to go ahead and get Dark Cross, it looks like. So that's good. Get this taken care of. Yeah, Zora's Ledge not really needed, but with the lack of E-tanks, just bombs and Dark Cross. Swamp puts hammer on Pyramid Fairy out of play. So Croc not really hiding any goods, so we'll see where Nito goes after this. So Nito really needs to get over there and get Speed Booster over from Tower of Hera, I think. So hopefully that's the next place to go, because it looks like Upper Norfair was kind of a bust. And it looks like we're going to get Ikir heading over into the Dark World. So we'll be able to see Village of Outcast and... or not. I guess we're going to go up into Skull Woods. Make a liar out of me. Yeah, because Nito with that flute could easily save and quit from the mountain here. That's why I was thinking that. And go activate the flute, and then you still got mountain access, and you get back to Norfair quite easily if you need to. So, yeah, I think that's a definite possibility there. Yeah, here's the save and quit. So now head over to Kakariko Village, go activate the flute, and now the world is your oyster, as they say. I wonder if... so, it's 2 items in Skull Woods. But with no fire rod, you can't get to the back. So if you get both items up here, then you're in good shape. So we'll see. So Nito's gonna... oh, there's a compass, so that's not an item. So Nito's gonna check back of escape, get the bad news, but get that cape, which is also good news. Yeah, flute was in reserve. Yeah, Norfair reserve. That's right. Yep. And that's somewhere Ikir hasn't been yet. Ikir hasn't done any of, well, it hasn't done any, but hasn't done much of Upper Norfair. So they're going to get that eventually. So there's one. So that's just one item? I didn't see another one, unless I was not paying attention. Is that 2 items? Well, they're leaving, so it's either 2 items or... yeah, both? Okay, cool, thank you. Yeah. And there's your bombs and Dark Cross, Nito. Alright, so we're gonna... it looks like we're gonna get a bumper ledge check here. Let's see what's up there. Nothing worth getting. Okay, so... what was that? Well, yeah, but they can't really do Skull Woods yet. Yeah, they need Fire Rod, yeah, so they can't really do anything, but... so there is another item. Yeah, no Fire Rod. That's the unfortunate thing with Skull Woods. Yeah. Fire Rod's probably somewhere really hard to get to. Like Hookshot Cave or something. First chest in Hookshot Cave with no hookshot and no Pegasus shoes. Oh, that's right. I forgot to say salute for the Hyrule Anthem, but... yeah, front of Thieves Town. Definitely something to do here. So we're gonna check the sick kid, see... this could have been turned in a while ago, and it's an E-tank, which is very much needed. Now we're just gonna start getting a bunch of E-tanks. All the E-tanks were buried in like Sphere 3. Oh, and wow, Bombos on Desert Ledge? What? Well, okay, game. What was, I missed it. What was Graveyard Ledge? I need to look at that real quick. I was too busy looking at Desert Ledge. Sorry about that, everyone. Wow, okay, video game. Oh, that's rough. So now Nito knows that they need speed, and they don't know speed is in Tower of Hera. So this is going to send Nito on a goose chase unless they figure out, hey, I need to go up to Hera, because Nito still hasn't found a sword yet, and doesn't know that the first sword we've seen was over in Hera. So that's also a thing. Yeah, C-shaped house with the master sword. Oh, I love it. I love it. All right, so they could potentially go get a sword there. So if you go to Village of Outcast, Nito, you will not be disappointed. And some more money. All right, so Nito's going to go ahead and get the Bombos. Wow. And I'll bet you Bombos isn't even required, probably. Well, we know Turtle Rock is not technically required, so I guess, yeah. Really the only one you know for sure. Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Hammerless Ice, yeah. Hmm. Yeah, well, there it is. Oh, silvers. We don't have a bow yet, but there's silvers. All right, so might as well leave. There's nothing else you can do. You need boots. Yeah, boots lock. Yeah. So nothing else to do. You can throw them real hard. Although it is really nice to find silvers before having to fight Vitreous. Oh, space jump. Thieves Town. All right, in checkerboard is missiles. There's your big key for thieves. Yeah, I like that space jump right there, because now if you're feeling real froggy, you can take you could take that down, and you could continue down more into Norfair. I mean, so because that's a really good movement item to get in there. With Ikir having speed, space, I mean, all you need now is screw attack, and you're set. What is that? Our second bottle? I try with the puns. Well, there was mail. Red mail was on the bottle vendor, so I assume they didn't have a lot of money. I think that first time around, so maybe they, or was there mail and MIDI? No. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, so that would have had to get the bottle vendor one. Yeah, I think they probably got the red mail off of bottle vendor. Oh, there's bug catching net. Yeah, both mails were in CAC. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, well, and bottle vendor. Yeah. Man, you guys are stretching my memory. What's going on? I'm not supposed to know stuff. We'll get our golden chorizo fight. I don't know if I was playing it. I don't know that I would have gone down, to do all these checks. Yeah, I was going to say you're probably just going to leave once you check these. Yeah, because the checks themselves are free. There's no reason to continue on. No, no, no. I wouldn't think Nito's going to fight Ridley anyway. I was thinking, it makes sense to come down, check, and then leave. Yeah, and then do a mirror, and then you can go off and check Agina here. Or did Nito already check Agina? I just missed it probably. All right, so is this going to be Village of Outcasts play here, or Skull Woods? So Nito's going to probably get their sword. It was just rupees, okay. So Nito's probably going to get their sword here from C-shaped house. But the farther they get away from Tower of Hera. But Hera's required, so they're going to get up there eventually. All right, here we go with our nice little scripted blind fight. Yeah, blind has map, right? Well, we don't have hammer, so we can't check down in the basement there. Yeah, I was going to say, it's going to have the big chest, right? So we don't know what was in the big chest. But yeah, blind probably... Oh, item! Great, we're done. Thieves Town is done. And with the green pendant, that's another item we can go check. Which Ikir knows, because Ikir did the early Eastern play and found out that the green pendant was here early on. So was probably already gunning for that to say, hey, there we go. And Nito picking up space. Space would have been nice to have just a couple of minutes ago with Golden Chorizo, huh? Yeah, you can always check it later. You don't have to do it right now. Right. Yeah. Yeah, and it's not like, map sanity or anything. So what I'm thinking is that green pendant is buried just enough in the logic that it may not have too much good stuff, but it's still worth checking, I think. But we'll see. We gonna go rescue Jeremiah? No reason not to, right? Go ahead and do the blacksmith with the straight into purple chest. Very good routing. All right, here comes Nito's sword. First sword, not master. So they'll have to go to Tower of Hera that we know of to get the second sword. Yeah, Saha's got hammered. Oh, man. It could. Like, the logic tracks. That's possible. That's possible. The logic tracks. Oh, just some blueberries from the blacksmiths. They're forging weapons of mass destruction. They're not making swords anymore. I said, forget that. Swords don't do enough damage. We're making bombs now. So we're getting actual, yeah, high five. We're getting simultaneous blacksmith and purple chest checks. That's great. Go down here and check K45 and see what's in there. So right now, it just seems like Nito's just kind of tracing the steps of Ikir. Yep. Nothing in K45, just some bombs. I used to know, I think it's because that's how it was numbered in the game. Something to do with that. Somebody check me on the lore. But it's something about when they were looking in the game data that it was named K45, so they just left it that way. But again, check me, make sure I'm right. I mean, what do I know? I'm just a commentator. Is that correct? Wow, I got it in one shot. I didn't even have to wiki that. Man, I've been playing these games for so long that there's like... You ever have that one person that annoys you that always says, I've forgotten more than you'll ever know? Well, I'm not that guy, but what I would say is I've forgotten more about this game than I know. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where people you know, they just name it whatever it is, you know, and I think these names, they just kind of stick. It's like, for example, later, there's a room in GT called Rando Room, and it's only called that because they would say the only time you see it is because when you play randomizers. But, you know, like Hype Cave. I don't know why it's called Hype Cave. There's never anything hype in there. Showcase Showdown. Right, yeah. And associated with, oh, there's our hammer and Hype Cave. Well, that's why it's Hype Cave, because it has the hammer. Oh, man. Well, there's our hammer. Yeah. Oh, it used to be Hype. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't even find out about Total making this randomizer until, like, I think he had already had it out for a couple of years. And I was like, oh my gosh, I wanna play. Wow, hammer, yeah, hammer and boots. So I'm thinking, that's why I'm trying to say, what does this open for? I mean, other than right here, right? But I mean, that just kind of busted the game. What do we need? Like hook shot? Like, so I'm thinking now, like, what do we still need for go mode? We need to go get our ether medallion, which we know where that is. I know Nito knows. I think Ikir knows where it is too, right? Yeah, hammer pack. But at some point, you've got to say, well, I know, you know, there are certain things I need. But see, Ikir doesn't know that ether is required. So that's also something. Yeah, full clear. Ice. Yes, if Ikir goes and gets Bombos off of Desert Ledge, then can clear Desert. Or, I mean, then can go clear Ice Palace. But yeah, without it. Yeah, Ikir can get Ether, whereas Nito cannot. So this is one of those cases where we, the audience, we have all the knowledge and know where everything is. We're all set. But the runners, they haven't quite gotten there yet. So Nito's going to really like this, but is this going to bring Nito closer or farther away from that speed booster? So that's the real question. Because now Hammer opens up a lot more that Nito doesn't necessarily need speed for. Oh, getting Deadrock checking the item. So we're going to go into Spiral Cave, it looks like here. And Ikir doesn't have Flute yet, exactly, which gives you access to Bombos. Oh, I know. Isn't this great? Just think of all the things that you could have that you don't have. Yeah, it's going to push them further away. Yeah, I think that's what's going to happen to them. Bombos is not needed right now, but it is if you want a full clear Ice Palace, because we don't have a Fire Rod. So you can't beat Cold Stare with Lamp. Well, I mean, I guess you could beat Cold Stare with Lamp, like if you just like pour the oil over it and light it on fire, but they don't let you do that in this game. Was gravity, space, mirror logical way to get Bombos? I guess. Oh, there's Cainaberna. Oh, what was on the ledge there? I missed it. More bottles. E-tank. Okay, good. Wow, they were both checking such really good items. I want to make sure I see those. Yeah, there's that fire rod we were talking about. Nice, nice. All right, so Paradox Cave, so named because you have to go down to go up, or up to go down. Wow. Okay, so that opens up the ability to kill Cold Stare without Bombos. So now Ikir just has to go over there, so ice is clearable. So Nito is checking escape now, the front of escape. This is part of that kind of oh, ether is required. Wow. So ether for both? What? So Bombos not needed at all. Neither is Quake, the other medallion we have. Yeah, I think you're right. I think we're pretty close to go. It was a bow and a hook shot. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's. I can't think of anything else you would need. Like as far as like what we know, right? Yeah, as far as what we know and where the items are. Well, there's our hook shot. Speaking of, now that hook shot might bring Nito back to the mountain, so we could be getting a Hera play right after this. So that's good. Like of all the items that Nito could find, that was really good because now Ikir is not going to be able to check these unless Ikir knows how to hover. Just going to be able to get those couple of chests. So, oh no, I hope. Geez, don't say swamp. We don't want Nito to go to swamp. We want Nito to go to Hera, so Nito can get their speed booster and go get Ether. Because so Ikir knows that Ether is required for TR, but should also know that TR is a pennant. Yeah. So that, but Ikir doesn't know about Misery Mire yet. Oh, there you go. You got that shield anyway. The game was trying to give you a shield. There you go. Oh, yeah. So this is going to be, so Nito's going to go ahead and looks like going to do a catfish play here. And buy some blue goo. So yeah, this is Ikir Ice play, like you guys were saying. This is a really good play. I like this. This makes sense for Ikir. You got all the logic for it. You can full clear it. You can get every single item out of here. Yeah. Hookshot would make this a little nicer. Not gonna lie. When you have just the minimum you need. But with half magic, that makes this really good. Because that'll give you plenty of fire rod shots, plus you'll have some extra against cold stare if you want to use it. Oh, I like that bomb strat. I haven't seen that in this room. That was... Oh, magic powder off of catfish. I haven't actually seen that bomb strat in the pin gator room there. That's really neat. Oh, yeah, you're thinking... well, Icebreaker you could always do, but yeah, the logic. I think this is a tough trick, and it works by the door sort of extending where it is when you come out of it, and then when you place the block, it's contrary to what you think. Like you think you need to press right to go through the wall, but you don't. You end up pressing like up or something, and then you end up going through the wall. Yeah, 2 in ice, so that's good. There's our big key. It's nice to find the big key here and not on cold stare. Or you wouldn't find, I mean, not cold stare. Sorry, on like in some place like iced tea or something. Yeah, Hyperlium physics are amazing. All right, so this is going to be you can go check the big chest right here. So there's a map. All right, so Nito is on the mountain now. This is good. This is good for Nito. So we just need to send Tower of Hera basement vibes to Nito. All right, and there's a compass. I think I lost Nito's feed, which is fine. I'm sure we'll get that back. Yeah, there still needs to be a key. Yeah, Iker still wants a key here. Okay, so Nito is back, so that's good. In ice, I don't think all items are found. Oh, you mean dungeon items? Dungeon items are found. Yes. Yeah, we've already found the compass, the map, and the big key. So we're just looking for regular items now. That was confusing when you said all items are found. I'm like, no, not yet. Dungeon items, yes. It's okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down now. All right, so here comes our Paradox Cave for Nito, so this will be good. Get that fire rod. And as far as I'm thinking, you know, it's a good thing that neither runner has ether right now, because they might be, you know, if they were coming up here and they had ether, they might be tempted to go in there, but we know that probably wouldn't be a good idea. So we get these fire rod shots. Ow. There's like a trick you can do with the fire rod shots against Cold Stare if you have Master Sword or higher with sword beams. You can use the sword beams to get like extra shots. It's pretty neat. It's really hard to pull off. For me it is. And there's the fraud! The fire rod! Alright. So that is Ice Palace down for iCure. So that gives them, what is that, 3 dungeons? So that's 3 full dungeons over Nito right now. Insane. Insane. I mean, I guess you can't count, like, it would be half of Thieves Town, right? Because Nito did the front part. Oh, Nito, you're doing this. Why are you doing Spiral Cave right now? Go do Tower of Hera! I mean, I guess this makes sense, but then you got to climb back up the mountain. Yeah, it could be a while before iCure goes up and gets that hook shot. But the thing... Yeah, they're going to need to go get it eventually. Yeah, they're going to need it eventually. So this could be just a case of, you know, one runner just not having one item that they need to have. And it might, yeah, it might take a while. This is going to be a Ridley, I guess. Well, no, because iCure hasn't done all of the rest of Upper Norfair, so they got to clear Upper Norfair, then they do the Lower Norfair play and go take on Ridley. I think that's good. They're in a really good place to do it. Charge beam, plenty of ammo, lots of supers. You know, assuming they fill up. Yeah, I like that. Oh, oh yeah, the other way. Yeah, do a Lower Norfair play, then work their way back up through through Wave Gate or Wave Room down the backside. Yeah, and then come back up and do Upper Norfair. I like that. Yeah, yeah, they're gonna do both. Yeah, it's a very clean route. Yeah. And then this is made trivial right here by just having space, so that's good. No gravity jumps here. Oh, okay, so Mushroom was here. We're just seeing what we couldn't see with iCure, because iCure didn't have hookshot. So really, other than the Mushroom, which we don't know if that's going to yield anything. Mushroom, mushroom, badger, 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 badger. It's a snake! Oh, it's a snake! Yeah, Mushroom could be needed. Could be. Yeah. No, I mean, Mushroom absolutely could be required here. Man, I think Nito is just teasing us. No Tower of Hera play. What is this? Like everything except the one that we're like, Nito, there. You guys aren't vibing hard enough. Come on, send the vibes. Red shield. Oh no! Save and quit. Well, it can flute back. What are you gonna do, Nito? Go to the mountain cave. Go to the mountain cave. Go. Ah! No! No! That's the wrong way! Oh no. It could be a while before Nito gets back up there. Hera's required. Why would you leave it behind? Like, it's full clearable and it's required. Just do it while you're there, right? You must be thinking of something else. There must be something else on their mind saying, hey, you know, Yeah. Um. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it could be good for Nito. Yeah, because if Nito skips, I see what you're saying. If Nito skips speed, they obviously can't get ether. They don't know where speed is right now, and yeah, you don't. And if it's a God mode mire on top of that, then that's a fast mire, and you just do it and you're done. So I mean, that's best case scenario. Unless big key is in the big key chest, and not the big chest, but the big key chest. You know what I mean? You have to do all the dungeon just to go get it. Then that would be bad. But yeah, I mean, that could be it. All right, so mushroom was just a piece of heart, and there's no need to save scum or anything because we have powder, so that's fine. Yeah, it looks like Ikir is heading over to Super Metroid. We got a reset to ship. Yep, reset to ship. Yeah, if Meyer was a God Meyer. Ikir can actually clear desert, right? Because fire rod, yeah, fire source. It was boots locked, so we have boots. That's right. Ikir knows that. So Ikir knows that ether is here, but Ikir doesn't know that that Meyer is ether. Because they haven't gotten their flute, they don't know that that's ether yet. So I mean, sure, yes, I agree that this is getting ether, but I hope this doesn't mean that Ikir is thinking about Turtle Rock. Yeah, I'm hoping that they don't want to go do Turtle Rock, because that might be a little out of the way right now. Now watch, we say that, and I say that, and then Turtle Rock has something really amazing. Like, I don't know what could. I actually can't think of anything else we could really be needing at this point. Yeah, I can't think of a really good reason. I mean, bow, right? I mean, we're missing bow. Yeah. Yeah, that's about it. Bow is not needed. Isn't bow needed? Yeah, Eastern Palace is required, and Pod is a Metroid boss, so I think bow is required. Yeah. Yeah. I guess technically, from what I know, with Pod, it can be like where you don't need bow depending on key layout. But I mean, I don't. I just go in there with bow. Why chance it? Yeah, so bow is required. Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, if they see that Pod is bow lock, yeah, that's a great check. So you check your first that, and if you're even thinking of getting into this game and running it, that's something you really need to learn is your Pod key logic, because if you do check that first chest and you find out that Pod is bow locked, then you can just mirror real quick and go do Eastern. You know what I'm saying? If you're doing one of those types of things. And there's our ether. So that's Ikir with ether. And Nito, we're getting a new place that we haven't been before, because Ikir did not have fire rod when they came through here. Ped bow. I don't even know if I want to start thinking about pedestal right now. Like, what could be on pedestal other than couch change, right? Couch cash? Couch cash. Let's see, what could be there? Because desert is full clearable now. Turtle Rock is clearable. And we already have the green pennant. Well, yeah, it's possible. There could be something good on Ped. So, all you people that are betting on Ped to have something nice, it could potentially. We got our Mothula fight here. It's funny, I used to always call this boss Mothra, you know, like Godzilla, but no, it's Mothula. And it's just a map. Yeah, it could be screw attack, shovel, could actually, could it be bow? It could actually be bow. Could be book. But see, book is not, well, okay, so book could lead to a tablet, or, not, yeah, tablet, the, like ether tablet, for example, and then, you know, bow could be on ether tablet or something. Yeah. So you could get, so if you really wanted to be trolly, you could put book on ped and bow on ether, or bombos. Oh, is ped a sword? We already know it's a sword. Ikir got the sword from Tower of Hera and the one from C-shaped house, and Nito got the one from C-shaped house, but did not get the Tower of Hera one, because has not yet been to Tower of Hera. Yeah, we don't know because we don't have books. So yeah, so you could have. Yeah, I think that would just be the trolliest thing, because you use book to check ped, right? So let's have that knowledge being on ped, and that'll be fun. Or you check to see what it is. I mean, to get the hint. Yeah, it would be a paradox. Is this a paradox? Wait, I thought Ikir already went through here. Did I miss something? Yeah, I was just saying, did I miss something? Well, so Ikir went down and around and went... Oh, you know what? Wait. Is it because they went and did the check? Yeah, to Meyer. Yeah. That's what happened. I bet that's exactly what happened. Yeah, Meyer. Because Ikir doesn't have a flute yet. That's exactly what it is. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, it said, hey, I haven't been to Meyer yet. I wonder what Meyer is. Well, no, they've already checked. Yeah, big brain plays. Yeah. Not even going to bother with the net. Yeah, I bet you're right. It is going to be in for... Now, here's the thing. If you're Ikir, do you go into Meyer and check it out a little bit? How about this? We get Bo and Meyer. That would be great. Oh, we haven't had Magic Bat yet, so this is new information right here. Oh, nothing good. Just a bomb upgrade. Yeah, Meyer is required. Might as well go in. That's a tough fight, though, with Vitreous. But with Cape, yeah, Ikir has Cape, right? So yeah, with Cape, that's not too bad. Yeah, lots of bombing. Yeah, but not very many E-tanks, right? Usually it's the other way around. Usually you get a ton of E-tanks. Yeah, Cape and Raw. Yeah, so this should be okay. All right, here we go. We actually haven't seen this part of desert yet, so. All right, so Nito's back on the mountain. Is this going to be the Tower of Hera play finally? I hope so. All right, Ikir getting those silver arrows, so that's good. Silvers are always good. Silvers, throw them real hard. I like that. That comment wins. That wins for me. Okay. So here we go. Here's that Tower of Hera play. All right, so my guess is Nito heads up to go ahead and fight Moldorm. There we go. There's the Master Sword for Nito. So yeah, so I'm guessing, Nito goes straight up, fights Moldorm, and then we'll find out if they're going to go down and get the speed booster or not. And yeah, it looks like Ikir is going to head into Mire. Why not? Plenty of health, full clearable. Have a great time. All right, and Nito getting the Hera pot. Yeah, I know. I hope doesn't skip tile room. That would just that would feel so bad. I'll scream. No, I won't scream because that would hurt everybody's ears. But I would definitely be very sad. I would have the big sad. Yeah. Now, here's the only problem with this is we were talking earlier about potentially being able to just kind of like skip Mire, but what if Mire does have the bow? I mean, that's something we weren't thinking about. Even if it's a, even if you can go mode Mire. Oh, it's not a god Mire. Okay, that's good. Yeah, Mire has a crystal. You have to clear it. Yes. All right, so now Nitorific is seeing that there is an item in the basement. What is Nito going to do? All right, everybody, with me. Say it. Nito, go to the basement. Nito, go to the basement. Yes, Nito, the basement has an item. Go get it. You want it. It is fast. Yes, he's going back in. It works. I'm going to use that from now on whenever I want somebody to do something. Go, make me a sandwich. Go, make me a sandwich. Now, if you have cape in a tile room, you can also use the cape to get sort of like an infinite, not like infinite magic, but where your magic doesn't even get used. But here you don't need it because you can use the pegs. But yeah, it's one of those interesting things. Oh no! Gonna have to do it the slow way. The fire, I mean, on Ikir's side. Yeah, the sudden word to pick up sandwiches. Yeah, I'll take a sub, man. Take like a, I don't know, like ham and some, turkey breast and yeah, all that good stuff, man. Put some bacon, some shredded cheese on there, toast the heck out of it. There's the speed booster. Nito's got it. All right, and Nito knows where that ether is, so I'm guessing we're going to get a beeline straight for Wreck Ship. Or not? What's Nito thinking? Did I miss something? And Nito's like, what am I going to do? Go to Wreck Ship now. Go get your ether. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you do have to hold down a button. That is so true. That's so true. Yeah, you have to hug the wall when you do it. But it's a fun little trick. It's like one of those cool things. You always see it in Ganon's tower. If they have to do the tower. Man, Mire is just coming up with just nothing right now. It's just being a pain right now. Oh no, that's right. Ikir doesn't have hook shots, so we gotta hurry up and get around the corner there. Oh yeah, get that magic refill. There you go. Okay, so this gets the I don't see how this is going to help Nito right now. Go. So is this a lower Norfair Ridley before Rex Ship? Help me out, but is this faster? Or it's just, hey, I'm here, so I'm going to do it right now. But they would have to come back to Meyer anyway. I don't know. Yeah, with Meyer, you do. Yeah, you probably want to try to go mode it, but I'm trying to think. Would you be thinking that Meyer is late enough in the logic that it wouldn't have anything? Like, that's something to think about. As you say, well, okay, I found ether, but it was behind speed, which was behind the tile room, which is behind a fire source. Yeah, you do have to do Ellen at some point. That's true. But I'm just wondering if it might have been, like, and I'm putting this out to all of you that know better than me. Would it have been faster to just simply go to Rex Ship, get ether, and then combine Lower Norfair with Meyer at the same time? Like, is that, or is this actually just, you just do it and then you just get it over, like ripping off the Band-Aid? Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, Lower Norfair does have the potential to drop you up. Yes, and you're right. You're absolutely right, because Nito has already done all of Upper Norfair. So taking the way into Red Tower and then just shooting over to Rex Ship. Yes, you're right. That is faster. See, this is why I ask these questions. And the Vidi fight is on pause for me. So you guys will have to tell me if you see Vidi, if Vitreous goes down here easily. I don't even know if Vitreous has an item, to be completely honest. So I guess we'll see here in a little bit. It's frozen. Okay. All right, good enough. Yeah, okay. Oh no, so we're not gonna know. The suspense. You made me sit through all of Meyer, and I don't even get to see the item. What? What the fail? Oh no. That's fine. That's fine. Make it work. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, if Vidi had anything neat like a bow or something, we would instantly be going straight to pod and Eastern. But it looks like we're gonna get a Ridley fight here in a sec, so that's good. So we may not know what happened over to Ike here, but we're gonna find out what happens to Nitorific right now. So we have a ton of super missiles here. I think we've got plenty. This is a no nonsense, really nice, comfortable Ridley fight right here. All the suits in the world, lots of E-tanks, lots of missiles. Unless you miss like 10. But yeah, this is good. I think Ridley's dead. Just ready for a pickup now. No? Am I wrong? Oh, it froze for me too. Uh-oh, I lost both runners. All right, so while we're waiting on that, let's use our imaginations. Oh, bow! Ridley had the bow! What? Let's go! Ridley had the bow! What? Oh my goodness. All right, Nito, go get your ether medallion. You're done. Yeah. Yeah, if Ikir went into Lower Norfair, then yeah, because that's where you would go. Or you're saying, oh, you can actually see Ikir's feed. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, so if Ikir's in Lower Norfair, then that'll be a bow there. But here's the thing: so Ikir's already done Ice Palace, Thieves Town, and Tower of Hera. Nito has done Tower of Hera. Has not finished Thieves Town or Ice Palace, so that actually Ikir still has the edge. Right, exactly. Yeah, and Nito's gonna get a go mode pod. Yeah, so this is. I think things are very heavy in Ikir's favor right now, assuming we know where Ikir is on the thing. Oh, and I just lost Nito again. That's okay. It's all right, because I think we're playing out the scenario in our mind. Yeah, if pod B key is buried, then that could be unfortunate. I mean, it's really going to depend on the key routing and the key logic and find out where, because if big key is right, if I remember correctly, I think in the beginning of pod, you're guaranteed to find 5 small keys in the front of pod. But somebody checked me on that logic, because if memory serves, it's 5 in the front of pod because pod assumes the worst, or the logic assumes the worst key usage. He's not in go mode yet because has not gotten ether. And ether is required to open Mire. But Nito is gonna be in go mode here in a little bit as soon as they get up there. Well, no, yeah, so they're in no mode. Yeah, so they're in no mode. They know where everything is. But I think with our powers combined of both runners, we're in. Oh, is it 4? 4. Okay, not 5. Okay, so four keys in the front of pod, and then you don't necessarily have to have the big key in there. Yeah. Thank you for that. I always forget how many it is, so I'm glad there's somebody that knows. I need to brush up on my pod key logic is what I really need to do. So yeah, I don't know if Ikir's coming back to us, but that's okay. I'm assuming Ikir's gone down, probably almost killed Ridley by now. Ikir had about the same loadout as Nito, so they're probably pretty similar. He just got the bow. Okay, all right. Well, then Ikir's got the bow, so that officially puts Ikir in go mode. So Ikir's just needs to go and beat the game now. Hookshot. Oh, Ikir didn't get hookshot. You're right. Oh my gosh, what am I thinking? I forgot about that. Yeah, I thought Ikir went and got hookshot. No. That was Nito. Nito got hookshot. Ikir did not. Yeah, why would you go to Hyrule Castle? Like, that's not even probably on Ikir's radar at all. Oh yeah, let's go to Hyrule Castle for this. No, like the more. Well, here's the thing. Very quickly, they're not going to be able to do too much. Oh man, I hope Ikir doesn't see this as a reason to go into Turtle Rock. That would be really unfortunate. Yeah. Yeah, I hope that doesn't. Well, so really, Ikir could still go do Pod Eastern, so it's not like they're going to be stuck just last locationing a hookshot right now. So they'll probably think, hey, let me go clear these 2 places. I'll probably find hookshot on the way, and then when they don't, then they hopefully do not think about going to Turtle Rock, because that would be unfortunate. Yeah, I think Pod would definitely be it. Yeah, I would go Pod Eastern, and then I would see that maybe I'm locked out of everything, or locked out of Swamp, and then I would maybe go beat Metroid, because we pretty much full cleared Metroid, and then that's when I would go on my hookshot hunt. Maybe. Oh, I didn't see that. Okay. It was shovel was there. So that's an I owe you one type of item, isn't it? I don't think that's going to be a problem for Nito because Nito knows where everything is. He just needs Ether right now to finish and is already heading there. So it's really going to take... which location is in Ridley Escape? Is it in Hoda Ruby? Is that's Hoda Ruby room, I think. Okay, yeah. So it's the that's the Hoda Ruby maze, yeah. Shovel is in jail, yeah. Okay. Alright, cool. So if Ikir gets Shovel, that could make Ikir go check Shovel the dig spot, which we know is probably not gonna have it. It's not gonna have any progression at all. But yeah, other than getting this Ether, I don't think Nito needs anything else. All right, so yeah, so now as of 2 hours, 10 minutes, and 40 seconds, Nito is in go mode. That's really fast when you think about it. Go mode in 2 hours. That's pretty good. This seed is really fast. So this is going to depend on what we end up doing with... it's really going to depend on how long it takes Ike here to go find that hook shot after going and doing all these dungeons. But for Nito's just got a whole bunch of dungeons to clear. So we're just going to see a whole bunch of go mode dungeons right now. I wonder if this was in the back of Nito's mind, you know? Like, is this one of those things where you say, oh, you know, I might be able to go mode all of Zelda. I might be able to just go mode the entirety of Link to the Past. So, you know what? Why not? Yeah, I mean, and those dungeons go pretty quick when you're just in there to kill bosses. Yeah, all of them do. Every single one of them. Yeah. I mean, you go mode Swamp, you're right there. Ice, it looks like, is what we're getting right now. This is a really fast dungeon when you go mode it. Ikir's Bubble Mountain. Okay. Yeah, because Ikir hadn't done the Norfair Reserve yet. Hook was in Hyrule Castle, in front of Escape. I should clarify because a lot of places in Hyrule Castle, right? Yeah, front of Escape in the basement. So it's like one of those weird things, like, when is Ikir ever going to get back over there? And really, it's going to depend on... Well, here's the thing, is Ikir is not going to be able to go mode Eastern or Pod because they're still looking for Hookshot. So those two dungeons are going to go, like, so much slower. Yeah. Yeah, so those aren't going to be go moded because they don't know where it is. But at the same time, you know, you could look at this from a perspective that Ikir has just got a lot more dungeons done. I mean, it's on my screen it's not showing, but Ikir has already done Ice Palace, and then Ridley is done. So yeah, and Meyer. Yeah. So if... Yeah, so I mean, Nito's just got a lot of dungeons to do. Yeah, that's one of those things where you say, okay, yeah, you got all these dungeons cleared. You can't go mode the other two that your opponent's gonna have to go mode, or that can go mode. But at the same time, we don't know like how long it's going to take Iker to find that hook shot. This is really close. I think this is still anybody's game. I'm going to be completely honest. Yeah, you can't hover back a swamp. No. Yeah. You can't. Yeah, you still need hook shot for Swamp Palace no matter what. Swamp is a crystal. It's a good crystal. It's one of the 5/6 crystals. Yeah. So you have to go beat you have to go beat Swamp. But I mean, the thing is about Swamp is if you can go mode it, you don't have to look for a big key or anything. You just go straight back to the back. And then go beat Argus and you have a nice day. But, you know, with Nito right now, Nito can just go ahead and go straight to Cold Stare. I'm wondering. Yeah. I'm wondering how long is it going to take Ikir to get back there? Yeah, it doesn't bother with Crumple Tower. Ice Palace had nothing. Ice Palace was like just what was like some heart pieces and some money. I don't think it was anything. Yeah, nothing in any case that Nito is going to want. In fact, I think they're about the same loadout. Ikir doesn't have Spring Ball because they skipped it in right side Sandpit in Meridia. So that would be about the big change there. But Spring Ball is one of those things. Cold Stare getting away from him. It's alright. Easy fight. Plenty of health. Red mail, lots of magic. Half magic. Okay, that's another one down for Nito. Okay, so where do we want to go? Ikir found the book. Okay, it's probably in line somewhere. I'm wondering. I hope that doesn't send Ether. Oh no! So Ikir went to go check Ether tablet. Okay. Well, there goes my hopes of book being on pedestal, and Bo being on Ether tablet. Not happening today. That would have been so trolly. Although Bo was pretty trolly behind Ridley, that's not something I would have thought. Yep, Pet is dead. Pet is very dead. Oh, Ikir's already activated their flute. That's very good. So they'll give them access. So Nito gets to go ahead and go mode Pod and Eastern here. So unless Ikir heads over to... yeah, so if Ikir heads over to Hyrule Castle and goes checks the front of Escape in the basement, then they'll get their hookshot right away. But otherwise, we'll have to actually do both Pod and Eastern fully with no go mode. Okay, so Ikir is go ahead. So Ikir is finished, or is starting to finish Skullwoods, is in the back of Skullwoods. That's good. And I think that's a couple of checks that Ikir hadn't been able to do before, but I don't think it was needed, right? We found both items in Skullwoods already. So... oh, yeah, maybe. Right, he had found both items, but no fire rod, that's right. Oh yeah, let us know if Ikir does check Ped off. I mean, off chance, maybe we find out. Well, actually, does Ikir? They didn't, they haven't done Desert Palace yet, so yeah, they wouldn't have that pendant. Yeah, because Desert was not required, and there's no reason to go back there and kill Lemolas. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see. Yeah, I'm curious to know what's on Ped. Probably Screw Attack. We haven't seen Screw Attack yet. Or high jump boots, for that matter. Good movement items in SM that we haven't seen. Yeah, it would be very cool. Oh yeah, that's right, because it's not one of those items that's logically required. So I remember a while back, Total had this thing set up with the logic that you couldn't have progression items in GT. So if it was, if it was required for progression, you couldn't. Well, there's the Arrow of Destiny, so that's not on PED. Arrow of Destiny is in Pod, the single arrow. Yeah, I can't remember if the logic still requires that, if that Ganon's Tower cannot have progression items. This vanilla bold arrow of time. What arrow did you have? Yeah. Well, I have lost Nidorific as well. But that's okay, because I can imagine what's happening right now. Nido knows that they can go mode this dungeon, so they're probably already back killing Helmasaur. Yeah. Because nobody's moving now. Oh, okay, it's very much possible in lower dungeon prize requirements. Okay. Screw Attack is somewhere in Pod. Ped was Piece of Heart. Okay. Hey, I got Nito back. All right. So I think this is the heading back to Helma part. So that's good. Little piece of love. I'm getting really nervous with Ikir's stream because it's just this giant eye that's been staring at me this whole time. It's making me feel really unhinged. All right, silvers. This is easy. One for everybody. Silver arrow. Silver arrow. Ikir is entering Pod right now. Oh no. So for Ikir, this is what I was worried about. So Ikir has to do Pod, the whole Pod. I don't think Ikir's even done any of Pod right now. So that is the key that Nito needed to get back there. So we're done with this dungeon. I think that's enough keys now. $17 errors and 1 silver on the sword comment. I know, right? You know, it's funny, when I first played this game, like way back when it came out, I didn't know that the hammer was used to beat Helmasaur. But we all knew back then that you could use bombs. So here I was trying to throw bombs at Helma, trying to beat Helma with that. I had no idea you could use hammer. It wasn't until like a decade later that I found out you could use hammer to beat Helma, and I was like, you're kidding me. I was like, what? And then it made sense to me because Zelda's like that, right? It's like, it even tells you in the game that the treasure items in the dungeons can be used to help you defeat the dungeons or the bosses and all that. Like, it literally tells you that in the game. I was like, oh. Oh, you didn't know about bombs until Rando? Yeah. Yeah, for me, yeah, you didn't know till speedrun, same for so long. Yeah, that's how it was for me. I was like, man, I did not know. But now I'm glad I do. And now there's like even strats to extend your hammer hit range, you know? Like, I would have never thought about that stuff too. So it's kind of neat. I only bring that up because let's see if Nito does that or does the hold out the sword method. Nope, didn't do either. It's just like, I'm going in. That's so dangerous because you can get hit like that. Oh no! The fight it's frozen. Somebody used the ice run. I'm gonna assume that Nito wins this fight. we're gonna pick Nito's stream up somewhere in Eastern. Yeah, Helma. Yeah, the hammer is so small, yeah. Yeah, the broken bridge. Yeah, if you get the crystal in numeric order, you have to do that. That's right, yeah. Yeah, the screen. Nito, Elma's eating Nito right now. I know, right? Oh man. Yeah, like if you play this game, just straight up play. I think that's why the best advice you can ever give to anybody who's even, like, if you're thinking of running this game, right? Like, let's say you're not already a runner, or you just, you want to try it and practice. Try to go beat the vanilla games, both of them, and find every item. Like, go through, do 100% Super Metroid run, do 100% A Link to the Past run, and just find where every item is and how you vanilla will beat all the dungeons in order, because it'll really help you to run rando. Because I played these games, like I said, back when they were new, and I never knew a lot of these other strats because they didn't exist yet. Like, nobody knew any of that stuff. Even in the version of, I still have my A Link to the Past cartridge. It's sitting over on my shelf over there. But I mean, the thing is like, that cartridge is not this version of the game. The 3 symbol yet? You started by watching dozens of races. Yeah. Yeah, when I started watching the races, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. And I got into it and realized I didn't have the skill to actually race against anyone. But I have a good time just playing on my own and having a great time beating a seed in like 7 hours. All right, I have lost Nito. That's all right, because all we're going to miss really is the knights, the oh gosh, Armos knights. I was like, who are these guys? Who are the ones in the back of the dungeon? The Armos knights. Yeah, but yeah, they got it's going to be an easy fast kill with the silver arrows. Just going to be one for each. Piece of cake. And then I'm guessing after that. Oh, Ike here just entered helmet. Oh man, Nito is way ahead now. So that's not great for Ike here, because that would mean that Ike here is full clearing. Like we said, Ike here is full clearing the dungeons. So, I mean, that makes sense, because Ike here is still looking for hook shot, and it's like, look, it could be on the way. I have to clear these dungeons anyway, so that makes a lot of good sense. Okay, so looks like Nitorific had a very good Armos Knights fight, which, who could think otherwise, and it's going to go ahead and do Swamp Palace now. So this is the reason why Ikir is full clearing dungeons, because Ikir still needs the hook shot out of the Hyrule Castle basement in front of Escape in order to get through Swamp Palace to get to Argus. So that's what Nito is about to do right now. And Nito gets to go mode this dungeon as well. No left side swamp. Sorry, people. I know you wanted that extra downloadable content. No DLC for you. We already had DLC on Kraid for both runners. What more do you want? And then, yeah, this is just like, I'm not checking anything. We're just going straight to the back. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Don't forget to get that key. Although, I mean, there are setups for skipping that key, of course. But, yeah. Or not skipping a key. I mean, you open it up and then you do your, I think it's called, is it called diver down when it's on this side? And then you can jump in the water and go get your key and then come back up. Yeah, Nito not going to do Specky Clip or any of those other ones. Yeah. Did they finally allow Specky Clip? Well, I guess it's allowed in races, but I mean, did they allow Specky in the tournaments now? I was always wondering that. Seems they did? Okay, good. Yeah. Because I always thought it was weird. Like, why wouldn't you allow it? You're not actually clipping out of bounds or doing anything weird. Oh, yeah. So here's our diver down right here. So there we go. Oh, so close. So close. You're just a little bit off. There, that looks good. Oh, that's not in the right spot either. That looks good. Looks good to me, but what do I know? No, that's still not right. Okay. Ike here is done with Eastern Palace. Okay, cool. Oh, there's a successful diver down. Hey, the blue boomerang. Okay, yeah. So SMZ3, it's allowed. Yeah, I remember. I know it was allowed in races, or in SMZ3, but I couldn't remember. There's the big key. Wow, it's a good thing you don't have to full clear swamp because that is a really bad big key. Yeah, the bomb strats are always really good to have too. That's probably the best one to learn, my humble opinion, because like you said, you're always going to have bombs. Yeah, the big key in that chest that just feels bad. Like you see that and you're like, okay, I'm go moding the dungeon anyway, so it's fine. But you still feel bad when you see that. It's like, oh, that's a terrible place. Why would you put it there? Like of all the places, the only other place that would be worse is right here on Argus. Really? Ike, you're going into Hyrule? What? Wow, that's big brain right there. That is super big brain. I'm so glad they're going there and not to Turtle Rock. This will be very tight now. Yeah. Yeah, I'm so glad Ike here did not go into Turtle Rock. That would have been awful. So now here's where we need to add this up. So what do we got left? Did Nito finish Thieves Town? No, right? So still got a Thieves Town for Nito and a Mire for Nito. Ike here just needs a Swamp Palace. Oh, Nito didn't finish Skullwoods. Huh? I thought Nito already finished Skullwoods. I thought it was Thieves Town and Mire for Nito. Oh, did I get that wrong? Oh, okay. My bad. My bad. Okay. All right. No, I'm wrong. Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. You know what it was? Is I saw in the little icon that it's got the little pennant with the spot, and I forgot. Yeah, that means it's green pennant. I probably should be wearing my glasses while we're doing this. So this is now I forgot. Where was Big Key in here? I remember it was in a weird spot. It wasn't easy to get to. Yeah, it's a very tight race. Yeah, Nito goes modes, Mire, Ike here go mode Swamp. But see, here's the thing, though. I haven't been watching any game. I don't know, man. I thought the Braves were playing. I don't know. Oh, okay. Yeah. Spike chest? All right, well, that would be good. The thing is, though, isn't a go mode Swamp faster than a go mode Mire? I mean, I guess depending on where the key is. But with the spike, I mean, it's like basically heading there right now, so yeah, there it is. So this will be fast. There it is. All right, well, go finish Mire. That's all you needed. Oh yeah, this is dead even then. Because now all that's going to happen is it's really going to come down to who can just play better and who can man, and it's such a close race. I wish we had iCare stream. Oh man, we need it so bad right now because I love these close ones. Yeah, I think we should. I think we should see we'll know more when we see GT entrance, like whatever the times are for GT entrance. Oh, I don't know. You know what I should do is I can't do that. Yeah. I probably crashed my internet. I did that. I was going to say I could probably try to open iCure's stream, but I was just realizing now I'd probably crash the internet. The suspense is killing me. Although Nito is going to have a much faster Vidi fight because of, you know, silver arrows. Yeah. Yeah, if we didn't have our tracker Diometheus here, we would be in really big trouble right now. Because I'd just be sitting here going, yeah, this is great. And 2 silver arrows finishes off Vitreous. Not the Vidi that's... Oh, there was Book right there. Okay, so Book was on Vitreous. Okay. Did we know that? I don't remember if we knew that. Yeah, 2 Vidi eyes at once. That's so well. Yeah. We killed our Vitreous and not the Vidi in chat. The Vidi in chat is fine. Yeah, right? It's like... Where was Book? Oh, yeah, it was... Oh, no! No! The black screen of loading is stuck. Oh, no! Vitreous is just bad luck. Vidi is just... Okay, there we go. All right, so straight up to the mountain, exactly what I thought would happen. So right to GT. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right, so we'll get a GT entrance time here in a little bit, and we'll see. Going for it, chat. I am curious though if iCare gets up to GT. Yeah, we can do that if you guys want to play the key guessing game. Go ahead and give us our number of chests you think it is, or if you're really feeling brave, tell us the room you think it's in. I'm feeling really mean, so I'm thinking Armos Knights are blocking the big key. Oh wow, so iCare is already in GT at a 237.18. So we've got a 237 Nito. Oh, that was Nito's time. Oh, okay. I was going to say, it's like, man, they're going in GT at the same time. What is this? All right. So yeah, so we'll keep track of that. 237.18. And then we'll see when iCure gets in there. And then that'll tell us how far apart they are. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. The restreams, you know, it's had little technical problems, you know, the whole match. That's fine. Because you know what? It's not about the race. It's about the community. And we're all here for each other. And we're all having a good time. At least I'm having a good time. I don't know what you guys are doing. I'm having a great time. The runners really are putting on a heck of a show. I mean, you know, iCure's doing great over here. That's right. The real race is the friends along the way. Wow. All right. All right. So check left. Now go check right. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate the comments about the commentary. Oh, 239. Wow, that's so close. That's so close. That's less than 2 minutes close. That is awesome. Oh, folks, we have a close race right now. Oh, and look at that. There you go. Getting the fire fairy and the anti-fairy. Oh, is that less than 1 minute? I can't add. Dude, guys, I commentate races volunteer like. I don't know math. What? I can't add. I can't subtract. Yeah, I think this is a great gamble right here. What is this going to be? Key 5, 6? I kind of lost count already. It's not 4. It could be this next one. Next one, then that's 7, I think, right? Oh, misremembers 2, 3. I don't know, man. You can misremember it. It can do the adding, the subtracting. Yeah, math. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Say it with me. and then there's a math teacher in the chat going, "What? How dare you?" I have seen a lot of big keys in this room too. And so far nobody has paid off, but I still think it's the key behind Armos. Oh. You get some money we don't need anymore. My goodness. That's right, Edwin Starr. Oh man. All right, so now it looks like Nito's going to have to push full left. So nothing on the right, going all left. So I'm curious now. This is going to be interesting to see who gets. Yeah, I'm wondering which way iCure went. If iCure went for full left, because if that happened, then that we already know that's going to pay off big. But if iCure is following sort of the same pattern as Nito did, so like I said, I want it to be in that key box right behind Armos. That's my that's where I'm going. You see on 50 seconds ahead, closer to 1 minute. Oh, okay. Well, if everybody in chat went and followed these two runners, then yeah, we would know. So make sure you give these awesome runners a follow. But not yet, because you might come and spoil it for everybody else. No, I'm kidding. Oh, I can big key. Oh my goodness. Oh boy, I guess it's not behind the Armos Knights. I bet it's in here. I bet it's in Rando Room, right? That would be great. It is. It is. That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, they still have. Well, all they have to do in Super Metroid is just beat Mother Brain, so that's an easy fight for them. I mean, they've got a pretty good loadout. But this is really close to get Ganon. Oh my gosh. I like that setup that Nito did there. That's really Nito, actually. And then the next one too, the mimics. That's really neat how they pulled those out. Yeah, we have been in Zelda a long time. Oh yeah, I love watching like a dual GT climb when both runners are doing it at the same time. Oh man, that makes me touch my face with my hands. You know, like it's so like good to watch, and then when you see them and they're like synced and going through the doors at the same time and everything, like it works, you know? It's just so magical. Especially to see the different strats. Oh wow, perfect zero cycle. What? So from your time perspective, iCure has already beaten Lamo with a perfect silver arrow zero cycle. That's awesome. So oh yeah, the GT climb, yeah. Yeah, the GT climb is a chore. I mean, when it's me doing it, no, it doesn't. It's not fun. But when it's everybody else doing it, that's when it's exciting. I enjoy that. All right, so here we go with Nito's Lambo. Boom, boom, boom. Done. Zero cycle right there. Got him. Good job. So right about 244. So yeah. Oh, so you were saying that Nito... Okay. 5 seconds ahead. Okay. All right. So Nito looks about 5 seconds ahead. This strat. That one is a good one. I like that one. With the wizard robes. Yeah, I like that one. Where you... and then you get the other one in the dark, or in the room with the dark floor. Oh no! Ooh, better be careful. Yeah, 1.5 hearts left. You don't want to be restarting Ganon's tower. I mean, that's a good use of the blue potion right there. Yeah, that... Oh man, it would be so painful. Yeah, you get all the way up here and just, 1.5 hearts. And next thing you... Oh, that's neat. I've never seen anybody bonk that. That's like to get across. I mean, it makes sense. It's fast. Hey, there's wave beam. Okay, so that wave beam placement actually will help because now you're doing max damage to Mother Brain. So that's actually not bad. I mean, that could have been a lot worse. So that's actually pretty cool. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, stand-up glitch would be so good. You could actually get it to where you only need one hyper beam shot on Mother Brain if you do the stand-up glitch enough. So 2 hours. So 2:46 and 40 seconds GT or Aga 2 kill. So Ganon's tower completion. And we're at 2 hours 46 right now on Nito. So that means that I care. So even though Nito came in about a minute or two, almost 2 minutes ahead, did Nito fall down? Oh no! That's a double fall on Nito's side. That's 2 falls on Trolldorm for Trolldorm 2. Oh no! So that means Ikir is definitely taking the lead. I mean, a lot of things could go wrong in Torian. I mean, we're still talking baby skips. We're still talking, just, bad RNG of stuff. And, maybe he wants to go get a coffee before finishing the game. I mean, I don't know. This could be 100 other things, right? So we don't know. But yeah, needless to say, Nito came in at almost 2 minutes ahead and is now about 2 minutes behind. No, almost 3 minutes behind now. So, yikes. Yes, yikes. Yeah, so this... so hopefully Nito gets a really good, fast, good patterns here. Lots of good angles. Oh, it just got a 1. Oh, that's rough. Right, but we know... Ikir's time was 2:46 for Aga 2. So we know that with Nito... Oh, there we go, because that looked like 3. That was a 3 hit. Oh no! Oh, miss! Oh, and a whiff. Oh no! This is not looking great. All right, there we go. Whew. All right, so that's a 2488, like 10-ish. So that's about a minute and a half. So Nito is now about a minute and a half behind, give or take. All right, so Ganon. Okay, so Ganon for Ikir is 2:49.14. So yeah, so about a minute. Yeah, feelers in their head. I like that. All right, so we only have Master Swords, so this Ganon fight is going to take a while. But both runners have the same sword, so like they're basically geared exactly the same. With some minor variations, but as far as damage dealing, they're geared exactly the same. So this should be a fair fight, as they say. Like it should be the same for both of them. So this is going to come right down to execution and how many freezes we can get along the way. Because freezing the game, now we can go, like when the game's frozen like this, you can literally just walk up to your television and go smack Ganon in the nose, and it's fine. No, you can't really do that. Don't do that. That would be bad. All right, he's in the fire bat phase here. Oh, Ikir got a double? Okay. All right, so he's Nito is using that last blue potion that they bought way back when they visited the witch hut. Yeah, phase 2 Ganon is worst phase Ganon. Yeah, that fire bat does not mess around. All right, so that's good. So now, do we do torch glitch? Looks like we got torch glitch, so that's good. Hopefully, we don't need it that long. All right, there's one arrow. Oh, we need to go light that torch again. All right, too easy. All right, here we go with the silvers. Can we get it? No, we still need another. All right, so we need to relight the torch. So if it died on it, and just reload it. All right, there it is. All right, so I would say get your single G's in chat, but I still don't know what that means. So does it mean good or game? In any case, go ahead and get those single G's in chat for Nito. And I'm guessing for Ikir as well. I'm guessing Ikir's already had their Ganon fight being dead. So now the only thing that's left to do is go defeat Mother Brain. And the worst boss of the game, which is the Metroid baby skip. Get going. Yeah, that's what it means. It means go. Oh, Ikir missed baby skip. Okay, that's fine. I mean, so we'll see. That could make up the difference for Nito if Nito gets baby skip. If the source feed dies for any amount of time, the buffer breaks. Yeah, I don't know how. I'll be honest, Scrupula, man. I don't know how any of this equipment works. You're also not face right, but damage down. Oh, okay. So it sounds like Ikir was intentionally going. Well, so baby skip's like really hard without high jump boots. So chances are Ikir planned at the beginning to say, hey, I'm going to let the baby take me. Oh, thank you. So my guess is that's probably was intentional. Without seeing it, I don't know. So I would bet Nito does the same thing. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Diometheus and I are thinking exactly the same thing at the same time. Well, actually, no. You're thinking it ahead of me because you're hearing me, and then it goes, and then you already thought it, and then I said it. Wow. Time travel is weird. All right, so Metroid rooms are happening. The first two are a little rough. This one's going to be good. This is a good lineup. I like that. That's good. I mean, at this point, you've already played, almost 3 hours worth of video game. Metroids are hard. Ikir failed first Zeb skip. Oh, okay. Yeah, then put it first accounting for time delay. I don't know. Well, because Diomedes could, I think you can hear me on the thing here. Because we're in the same voice channel. All right, so yeah, Nito with the go ahead and kill me, baby, which is fine. Yeah. So that means that Diomedes is actually like several seconds ahead of my thinking. Yeah, so that means so what that in fact means is that I am the slower thinker of the two, which is fine because I'm old. It's all right. That's what happens. Oh no, we lost. That's okay. All he's going to do right now is just go in there and get the Zeb skips. So that's fine. We'll get there. All right. So I'm guessing Ikira is probably like getting ready for planet going away, but that's all right because we got this. Yeah, Ikira should have gotten wave. It would have been en route to the big key. Yeah. Because it was on that left side, so going. Oh, I see what you mean. Because like after you get the big key, do you keep opening chest? Right? Yeah, I get you. Makes sense. Yeah, because I would think that Ikir would still be opening chests because they're probably both of them looking for a sword. All right, so Ikir's on Mother Brain 3. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm thinking they're both looking for swords. They probably are going to open everything. Wave is just a really nice bonus. No, I don't like it when the baby dies. I was actually really sad when I saw that the first time. Because back in the day, I had played the original Metroid 1 and Metroid 2 on Game Boy. The Metroid 2 on the original Game Boy, the black and white one. Yeah, try doing that. That was really hard. And then, so I knew the whole story and lore, and then I play this game, and I see the baby die, and I'm like... it's like, that's so sad. And then it was like, I felt what Samus must have been feeling with that hyper beam. Like, oh yeah! Blast, blast, blast! Yeah. Oh yeah, spoiler alert, if you've never seen it, the baby dies. Sorry. Escape timer, 257:10. Okay. Yeah, good stories do tear at your heartstrings. They do. So, escape timer is at 257:10. Nito is currently about to pass that. So, I think this is definitely Ikir's game to lose. So, all right, so what we need Ikir to do is go save the animals, okay? Right? Save the... No, I'm kidding. No, that's really amazing that they... this ended up being like that it's this close. Wow. I haven't seen a race this close in a long time, and I still haven't. Sorry. Wow. If there's anybody actually laughing at that, I'm apologizing right now. It's frozen feed. Oh, spark climb instead of diagonal. Okay, so you didn't go for the behemoth spark. All right. That's all right. No animals saved. Sad. Animals die. And then as it turns out, like, the animals have the X parasite. Like, what is that? You know? That's not cool. Like, in the lore, the animals that you save bring the X parasite on the ship. Yeah. It's so messed up. If you guys haven't actually seen or read the Metroid comics, or the comic book, you should. It's really good. Or they call it a graphic novel these days, I guess. Or manga. I don't know. But you should read it if you haven't. It's actually quite good. Yeah, the originals. That's what I'm talking about. Not the fusion ones. The originals. Yes, yes. Yeah. All right, Ikir has won the game. GG, Ikir, 6th overall. So first place on the stream, 6th overall. That's great. That is great. GG's. Are we going to get the runners in the booth? Oh, it looks like we are. Ikir is already here. Ikir, how is it going? Am I even saying your name correctly? Please tell me I am.
I didn't hear the first part of it.
I said Ikir.
Yeah, that's good enough.
Outstanding. Well, GG's. What a heck of a run.
That was it was a fun one.
You know, we lost you at Vidi.
Oh, you lost me.
Yeah. In on the restream right now, we're still in your Vidi fight. Yeah, you're in Cape. Yeah. But Diometheus has been giving us the play-by-play, watching your stream.
Oh, must be a speed gaming thing, because my stream is
It
still
is.
up.
Yeah, no, your stream is fine. Yeah, no, you're fine. It's us. We lost it. It's our fault. But still, what a great run. So,
sub 3, I'll take it.
So what did you think about it? And and I'm sorry, Neaterific just finished with the time of
nice.
3 hours and 5 seconds.
So we were really close.
You're very close. GG, get GG's in for Neaterific.
Sorry, you get to see the closeness, but
yeah, no, no. I would have loved to have seen that. I was just commenting to them as I haven't seen a race this close in a while, and I still haven't, but I did. So it's fun. Anyway.
Steve was fun, although not getting mini Moldorm with 7 bombs, all those bomb misses, kind of sucked. I didn't get tilted from that.
Yeah,
but it also meant I didn't have bombs to do escape. So yeah, not last locating, but getting that hook shot late.
Yeah,
we say in SMZ3 either do escape at like 3 minutes or 2 hours.
Well, and that's what we were saying is we were trying to figure out. It's like, okay, when is Iker going to get over to back to escape to get that? Because we were thinking, man, because believe it or not, that was the point of contention. The longer you took getting hookshot would mean that Neaterific was gaining time on you.
Yeah, as soon as I got the bow, then I knew I was doing pod Eastern into pyramid escape.
Mm-hmm.
So if I don't do it early, I just combo it in with the pyramid check.
Right.
And had done pyramid after I got the hammer out of Hype Cave.
Right.
And immediately left to go do the mountain because there were other better things to do up there and didn't even think about escape. And
right.
Yeah, it all took me away from it. But had I not gotten anything out of Ridley and then pull clear whatever it is down there, north there, I would have gone to escape next. I think
okay.
Next best place to go.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Besides Turtle Rock. No one's going to Turtle Rock.
No, we were hoping you wouldn't go in there. I mean, it doesn't make sense to go in there, but you know, you see some strange things sometimes. You're like, oh yeah, Turtle Rock makes perfect sense. Let me go in there.
And before I got hammered out of Hype Cave, I was fully intending to go to Swamp and check that first chest.
You know what? That we were talking about the possibility of you going over to, for example, Pod and going and seeing if it was bow locked right away, you know, and say, oh, I'll just go do something else then. But yeah, there was a lot of options we were trying to figure out, but that was, again, a really good run. Oh, so I just saw in the chat, Diometheus says he got your official time of 2:58:43, which is amazing.
Yeah, so we were within a minute and 20 of each other.
Yeah, you guys were like right there. That's crazy.
I'm just hoping to beat Farfaloo, and I just missed it by like.
Oh no! Oh, you guys actually were really close getting into GT because that's what we were kind of looking at. Say, well, when do they enter GT? And you guys were like a minute and a half or so apart going into GT. It was like like you said, once you knew you had to go back into Hyrule Castle, that's what sealed it for you. That's what won you the game.
Oh, Neaterific is our invite.
Who is?
Neaterific needs an invite.
Do we have that on here? Let me see. Let me look. I actually don't have the ability to invite him here. Let me see if I can pull him in. Oh no.
I think I can invite him.
Yeah, I'm not.
Just Nito, right?
Yeah, if it's just Nito, I'm trying to get him in there.
Okay, I threw an invite to him.
Okay, awesome. Thanks. I appreciate that. I don't know how all the systems work yet.
Gotcha. Yeah, thanks for the commentary. Thanks for the tracking too. Did Nito find Tempered Sword?
No, neither one of you did.
Neither of us did. Okay.
Yeah.
Must be hiding out in Turtle Rock.
Yeah, that's right.
Or Swamp, because Swamp was good, but for me, I don't know.
Right.
Cleared it.
That's great. Neaterific, GG's. What a game. What a match. What a race. You guys were so close the whole time.
Then the blunder cost me a lot.
Worse than my one in a mini boulder game.
Mini Moldorm? What? I'm sorry.
Oh, no, Nito doesn't know.
I blew 7 bombs in mini Moldorm Cape and left 1 mini Moldorm standing, so I had to leave.
Oh.
Yeah, so he didn't get plasma when you got it. Out of mini Moldorm Cave. And then, what was it? So Hookshot was Ikir's sort of item that he was looking for, whereas yours ended up being Speed Booster over in Tower of Hera, I think.
Yeah, Speed Booster and Hera Basement. I figured that was going to like get a lot of people. So like, I have so much to do. Should I just do the basement? Yeah, I should do the basement.
Yeah.
It had to be there or a second sword. Because this would have made sense.
Right, yeah, by the time you got there, but Ikir, you did that much earlier. So for you, it was just like, I'm trying to remember what you were doing at the same time, Nito. I think you were getting glove at the same time or something like that. And so I was thinking, wow, both of you must be feeling really good about that.
Not when I saw
no, it wasn't then.
Medallion speed locked.
Oh yeah, that scene that ether.
Yeah,
that was painful.
Yeah, that was.
Please
rough.
don't need that. Please don't need that.
Mm-hmm. And it was the only one you needed.
Yeah. I was worried about Lower Norfair, but when I found Flute, it changed everything.
So, I regretted that Flute so bad. I skipped up for Norfair after getting the Varia because I came out Meridia. I cycled in and I just came out Meridia and mirrored did Ice Cape into mini Moldorm into all the flipper checks. And I had 500 rupees and just faded the upper Norfair part. I'm like, there's probably nothing there that I need. Flute would have been so good.
Oh yeah. Flute would have been really good for you. I think, Nito, you found yours quite a bit more in advance than Ikir did, but at the same point, like, it was just weird how Nito, you went to Meridia, right?
Yes.
And Ikir, you went where you did what I would have done. You went, Kraid and all that. You did that route. So, and then, but what was funny about it is you both ended up flipping at the end of that. So you both kind of got bottlenecked into the same route. So it was interesting. You had the divergence, which ended up seeming to pay off for both of you in different ways. But then you guys got bottlenecked back into the same spot and ended up doing all the same things again. It was a fun race to watch, let me tell you. Back and forth. I love it.
That's cool. Best kind.
Yeah. And you guys played really well. It was just a thrill to watch, and I think everybody enjoyed it. We had a lot of fun in chat trying to figure out what you guys were going to do next.
Well, I stayed out of bed and dungeons, except grabbing a space jump and silvers.
Yeah, silvers in desert.
We meant to ask you that. Was that kind of planned, Nito? Kind of staying out of the dungeons and then saying, "Oh, I might be able to just go mode all of these," because that's what it ended up being.
Yes, but at the same time, like, where is speed? It has to be speed.
So
I was looking for it all over the place, and then it had to be.
Yeah,
it had to be at Hera Basement, and okay, I'm gonna go back to Super Metroid, but I'll do Ridley first, then grab Ether, and then Ridley had bow.
Right. Yeah, and that was really good routing too. I think Diometheus pointed out that, by going and doing Ridley and then coming back out the other way, then it put you in a good position to get out to wreck ship. Oh, and then we had a moment of deja vu with you, Ikir, when you went into lava twice. To lava twice. And then we realized, oh yeah, that's right, because you didn't have the flute yet, so you couldn't get over to Meyer.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I regretted that. It's like, if this is Ether, I reset and go get it because I don't want to do this twice. And wishing I had flute.
Yeah.
Flute changed everything there.
Yeah, that's right. But yeah, you guys did great. You did great. So you guys have Any other feelings or anything on the race? Any other comments or anything?
Jump later for the second kneeling animation.
Oh. Oh man.
That was a close one.
That was so close.
I'm glad we got a restream too. Last week we did not get a restream.
Oh, okay.
Second person
because nobody volunteered.
Yeah,
nobody volunteered.
I volunteered last time. No one else did. So I'm glad we got one today. So
yeah, for the race or for the comms?
The race.
There was the second person who wanted to be on stream.
Yeah. Oh, I gotcha.
We had somebody else set, but it's not enough runners.
Sad.
So I'm glad we got Risham here. So thank you again.
For
for tracking.
Well, thank you, both of you, for such a great show. You guys are really professional runners. And like I was saying before, and they've got the link now, make sure you guys, if you're, go follow the runners, go follow iCare, go follow Nito. It's free for you and it means a lot to them. And if you've got like Twitch Prime, then you get a nice free subscription out of that. So go spend it on them. They put on a heck of a show today. So thank you, both of you. Great run. I was speechless with how close that was. It was incredible. And until the next time, thank you everyone who stayed here to watch. We really appreciate it. And shout outs back to Diametheus for tracking. And again, I'm Phoenix Town, and we'll see you next race.